Y'all ready for this?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This week on Humpcast, we have a new trailer for Connected, which is from Sony, and also, wait for it, Candyman. I didn't write this down, so I'm just kind of making it up off the top of my head. Star Wars tells you Palpatine's a clone, and so much more. You're listening to Humpcast. Welcome to Humpcast, everybody, the show where a couple of buds get buzzed and drink beers with your good friends from now until the ends. My name is
Christopher Walken, apparently.
You drink the beers with your friends from now until the ends. My name's Garrett A.M. Lee, also known as Garrett Lee.
Why? We're just adding the AM all of a sudden today?
I stopped drinking for a while, and my tolerance is actually very low right now. And it's been a while because it's been a while.
Wait.
Okay, so
Back up. What does it have to do with your AM back in your name?
I'm just saying words because I'm fasterly intoxicated than normally.
Let the man speak.
Okay. All right, I'm Ryan D.
Cool. And today we have a very special panelist.
I am Mari D.
Mari.
Hey.
Oh my gosh!
Shit.
Yep.
I didn't even realize it when I invited you on the show that you named
Sister.
the Ryan screen.
One of us is going to have to change. Yeah.
Twinsy.
Dude, I love that. No, because every time somebody's on the show, I mean, every panelist has fit the rhyme scheme that we have going on with our names, and I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'm kind of trying new things where it's not just straight up guests that we have on, just like
Try nude things?
new things.
Nude things.
New things.
Yeah.
Yeah, where
Okay.
we'll have like rotating panelists and stuff. Because I mean, in the beginning there was us and like the other two boys.
In the beginning, there were 4.
Exactly. And then we continuously have like, guests on to promote their stuff, but I'm like, I don't want to just have people that want to promote their stuff. So I'm having people come on back and forth. Like,
Yeah, why
obviously,
not?
Rocio was on last week, and like we have returning panelists, I'm going to call them.
She got fucking hammered last week.
When has Rocio not got hammered?
She
would not
hammered.
stop drinking. I am entirely out of beer.
Yeah. Yeah, and she forced me to take another shot, too, like
I
before
know.
before I was leaving. And it was like she asked you for one and then gave it to me.
Yeah.
And she's like, don't be a pussy. And I'm like, I have to drive. She's like, so?
Well, you gave into peer pressure, so
I
that
did.
was on you.
I mean, I always do. Have you met me?
Yeah. So I was gonna say, but yeah, she always gets really drunk.
Yeah, she got pretty hammered.
Yeah, she also doesn't like corn clothes. She doesn't like corn clothes, so in case anyone knows. I don't know if you saw any episodes with Rocio, but she was on Maury.
She was on Mari. Yeah. That's her on Mari. Play it again.
She
like boring.
She came in because like her cousin was like, "Oh, my cousin needs a makeover. She's always like dressing all weird and like cosplay-ish and all this other stuff, but like normal day-to-day stuff." And so they have her come out in like a tutu and a cape. And then she was like, "Fuck
I
y'all."
don't like boring clothes.
Fine.
Yeah.
There we go. We start off every show with an alcoholic beverage of some sort.
That's true. So are you?
Well, I was gonna bring in some stuff from my brewery that I've been working for.
Oh, cool. I'm excited to try it.
But I didn't.
Oh, no?
today. No. Well, the tap room's closed on Tuesdays, and I couldn't. There was no way for me to get to the brewery until because my car is still out of commission right now.
Okay.
So I had to wait for my grandma to get home so I could borrow her car. And I didn't have time to go to the brewery to get fills. And so tomorrow next time I'll just do it on Monday, and then I'll have them in the fridge and I'll have them ready to go.
Sick. I was gonna say, like, whenever you're out and about, just fucking grab a bunch and then leave them here because I won't drink them.
Well, the thing is, they don't. We're not doing canning and bottling yet, so I bottle my own.
I was gonna say, like, we have a bunch of. Or I was like, we can just use
you
bottles.
should give me a bunch of bottles. Save your empty
What
bottles.
if I give you a growler? Would that work too?
Yeah, you can give me a growler.
Yeah,
for
we'll do that stuff.
Um,
But you can plug them since you work there, I guess.
Yeah, Wingwalker Brewing Company. They're a young company. They just celebrated their 1-year anniversary. They got some fun beers. They got a great tap room in Monrovia if you're ever around. And every Monday I'll be hosting Beer Go because bingo is outlawed in Monrovia. So,
What?
Yeah.
I don't understand what you just said.
The city of Monrovia has outlawed bingo. So you're not allowed to have a bingo night. However, you're allowed to have a version of the game that is not actually bingo.
Is there a reason?
I mean, probably just a gambling thing. Monrovia's real they're real
bingo?
fucking pretentious. Like as far as
They were a dry city for a while.
They were settled as a dry city. So the first brewery to open in Monrovia, I think, was Pacific Plate, and they had a hard time doing it because the city was founded on the grounds that no one would be brewing beer or having any sort of like distilleries around
Ever.
Boring.
Yeah. And I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
Cool.
But anyway, now there's Wing Walker, and it's right next door to. There's another brewery right there too, but they're both very fun.
Where
very
is
nice
it?
people.
Like about like the area? What's
right off of Huntington. It's on Maple.
Huntington and Maple.
Well, it's I can't remember the cross street, but it's on Maple.
What's your favorite beer from there?
The Black Double IPA.
Mmm.
Yes, very good.
That sounds good. Speaking of IPAs, I brought in this because I found this little treasure.
Well, I didn't even finish saying what I said. I brought in
I'm going to fuck myself.
Melty Hops by Belch and Beaver. Anyway, go ahead.
No, tell us more about this because that looks good.
It does. I don't know. It's just look at the label. Like, that's what got me. It was it's very
Dude, nowadays that's what you
abstract artwork.
Actually, so far, like,
Psychedelic.
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, that's how I buy wine, and now it's like beer because there's so many different breweries.
I mean,
out there.
these new
like,
a
this
lot of
looks
these
nice.
labels are really just the labels. Like the label game has been stepped up pretty big, right? Like
Yeah.
So everyone's label game is getting higher and higher. It's like look how shiny and look.
It's like that one.
Look,
it's shiny.
it's
Reflective.
It's shiny.
Draws you in.
look at.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a double IPA, and I mean it's it's a double IPA. It's not. It's like is
it good?
It feels a little hazy. It's fine. It's all
right.
It's a double IPA.
I will be honest. I am not the biggest fan of Belching Beaver. Everything I've had is like whatever.
Their best shit is their stouts. Stouts and porters.
I don't like that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
No.
It's fine.
I do like this though, and I'll give you a sip, and you can try
Is
this.
this a hazy?
Yeah. It says unfiltered, but I guess so. Somebody told me
It's the same fucking
No,
thing.
somebody told me there's a different one. Unfiltered is actually where they leave in the yeast. Certain hazies will actually put in stuff like flour and stuff to just make it look hazy.
That they're not supposed to do that. That's fake hazy.
Yeah, it's a fake hazy, but it's hazy.
Yeah.
Whereas unfiltered, I would imagine,
Unfiltered is the official
unfiltered.
Yeah, it's officially a hazy. That's what makes it a hazy. But
And I really like this. This is Stone's Viking Space Probe. It's a
I have had that one before.
It's a double IPA. I've never even seen this.
Yeah.
Double IPA, unfiltered, 8.5% alcohol. In the spirit of all the exploratory missions deployed across the galaxy, be thy Viking.
Be thy Viking.
Viking or other, we're constantly... I don't know where that came from. Why is it not even...
Hey, you know what I was talking? You know what I was talking? Do it in your Scottish accent.
It's not a Viking, though.
Yeah, but just do it.
Okay. We're constantly probing
it's
the
Celtic.
We're constantly probing the world for beer back on Earth. That quest has brought us to this latest creation, which comes from our brewing team at Stone Brewery, with a subtle haze reminiscent. I don't know if anyone's ever said that word in that accent. Reminiscent of some of far off nebula. They further complemented with the juicy flavors of Ella.
Now you're getting Russian.
And Citra hops. This beer is most definitely out of this world.
You're kidding. You're
Crafted,
kidding. Like,
crafted to be enjoyed on Earth. But if intelligent life does exist out there, we're pretty sure they'll like it too.
there you go. You got it back. You did it some point.
Let me Stay on my path.
You got to a point where you sounded like this. Always happens with your impressions and your accents.
It'll start
to shift to a different area.
You got Irish.
Did I get Irish?
You got a little Irish.
It was Scottish, then Irish, then like Russian. You said it like Gru from fucking Despicable Me.
I am.
You got Welsh a little.
You got
bit
a little
last
Welsh?
minute. Yeah, a little Welsh.
No,
I like it though. It's like it's like it's like ambiguous to the Arctic Circle. It's just somewhere. Somewhere there in Norway or something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is the
Foreign,
weirdest
it's
thing.
foreign.
Like since I stopped drinking, my tolerance has actually gone really far down, and it's weird to get drunk, like more intoxicated so fast.
God, I hate that. I really do hate that I drink so much. It's I
had this shot and like part of this beer. That's the only alcohol I've had.
I mean, I'm buzzed right
and
now.
I'm
but
already
like,
pretty good.
last night, here's what I keep doing. What?
You just threw the shit.
Sorry. Last night I did I did the beer go thing, the bingo thing, and I hadn't eaten all day, so like I didn't realize. Like I'm like, oh fuck, I'm pretty buzzed right now, and I just like, and I'm just, I realized I was probably talking a lot of shit, like with because everyone who was there was having a lot of fun, but I said a few things that I was like, man, I should probably really tone it down. The boss is right here, like, and I told this guy he had a cock in his mouth, and so.
Yeah,
like
pretty standard.
It was pretty.
It was the most intense game of bingo.
It really was. It really was. If you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys want to see me get drunk and host bingo, then come out next Monday because I'm gonna be doing it every Monday.
Do you guys do karaoke?
No, but I'll be hosting a comedy show there pretty soon. However, maybe I'll start doing maybe I'll start doing karaoke there too.
Karaoke is my ish. I like to think I can rap after a certain level
Oh
of drinks.
Shit!
Yes, I'm always down
Let's
there.
go to Venice Room tonight.
Maybe not tonight, but yes.
Well, I don't know if they don't. I don't think they have karaoke tonight.
Oh no!
See, I think this is the hardest.
It's Thursday through Monday or something.
We
Thursday
can
through
make our own
Sunday.
karaoke.
We actually can. We can do that here. But I was gonna say is like karaoke is one of those things that I really like to do, but it's hard to find if you're looking for it.
I like the Venice Room though; it's fun.
I like the Venice Room. I'm actually partial to if you're in the SoCal area or in our area rather. Limerick's Tavern has a good one on Thursdays though.
Speaking of limericks, I was supposed to meet up with them yesterday.
Limericks?
To try and sell my beer. Yeah, but well, I ended up getting stuck at the brewery with the owner doing some other shit, and he was like showing me some stuff, and then so by the time, and I had a podcast that I was doing with George Wang, who I like had my day planned out, but the owner like didn't fucking it's kind of wild, dude. Like being in this new like company and new world of like
being employed.
Well, not being employed. No, just being responsible for my own shit. Like they're not like it's a job I've always needed, but like I'm not sure I deserve. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of because like he just lets me do whatever the fuck I want. Like at any like not whatever the fuck I want, but it's like I have to do the work. Mm-hmm. Like I'm doing the best I can, but like.
Nobody's calling you.
No one's calling me out. No one. Yeah, and it weirds me out because I start like second guessing everything I'm doing, and I get real fucking like in my head. So I start like bugging him, like, "Is there anything you need me to do?"
You're like, "I'm literally sitting here having a burger, drinking a beer, and this is my job."
Yeah, and it's wild. And he's just like, "Yeah, let's fucking go. Yeah, go meet with more." He's just like, "Yeah, go have meetings, go fucking eat, go hang out, and like at bars and try and sell our beer. Like that's it. It's." Wild.
I was like, Rocio does the same thing for Hard Fresco.
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Have you talked to her about it?
No.
Because we were having this conversation,
and I'm on salary too. So like, I'm getting paid for this shit. Like,
yeah,
it's crazy.
It is. So
I've never like it's my dream job. It really is.
Yeah,
and I'm really excited.
So like, our friend was like, we were having this conversation where she's like, can you like write off the alcohol on your podcast? I'm like, what? No, you can't fucking do that. And she's like, yeah, I just told my boss that like I'm going to sell some. She works for a place called Hard Frescoes. Sell some booze, and I go and I eat and I drink for free. And I'm like, what?
Yeah, and then I just
business.
straight up told him too. I was like, oh yeah, I'm getting these samples. I'm taking them to a podcast. I was like, my friend's got these followers and stuff, and I was like, but he's down the street from Limericks, and they told me to stop by on Monday. I was like, but if I don't have time, then I'm just gonna come straight back and do the bingo thing. And he's like, okay, cool. Just allow you're back by like 6:30.
Yeah,
do the bingo.
Cool. And he's managed to bring samples to every podcast except for this one. So
I know, and I'm sorry.
Clearly, I'm in the wrong business. Okay, I would love to get paid to just drink beer.
That's pretty much all I've been doing. This is my second week, dude, and it's like it's wild. Like that's what I'm saying. It's I can't. I mean, I can't be grateful enough. It's been crazy. Like,
I mean, it's a good thing as long as you can keep yourself mobile.
yeah, I know that's the only thing is I'm still fucking working on my stupid fucking car. Fucking stupid fucking fuck. I hate that.
Let it out.
I mean, I rode dirty today. I just
Not at all advisable.
I'm also trying to like get back into skateboarding. So I got up this morning and I just drove my car to the skate park and skated for like 2 or 3 hours and then drove back. But my tags are behind like 2 years.
Is that what ride dirty means?
Right, I was riding dirty. Yeah.
I was playing the song in my head, like, okay, let's try to figure out what he's trying to
Riding
convey.
dirty.
It means you're doing you're
No
out
helmet.
you're out on the road doing something wrong. I mean,
Okay.
or like riding dirty. Most usually like in that version, it's like he means he has drugs on him or something.
Oh
like that.
my, those are
Yeah,
bad.
but
Yeah.
drunk driving's also
Riding dirty.
riding dirty.
Oh,
Expired tags also riding dirty.
gotcha.
You're riding dirty. There's something that's wrong with your vehicle that can get you into trouble.
Broken
Yeah.
headlight. I'm riding dirty.
Yeah, you're riding dirty.
Oh, I'm riding dirty.
Trying to catch you riding dirty.
Technically, everyone that has tinted front windows is riding dirty.
I got bunchy cords
Yeah,
holding up my bumper.
fuck.
Riding dirty.
Do you actually?
I really do have bunchy cords and zip ties. Zip ties on one side, bungee cords on the other side, holding up my bumper.
Technically not riding dirty, riding ghetto.
Oh,
I'll take it.
I'm like, can they? I don't think they can get you a ticket.
If it falls down, it might be.
Absolutely, they gave my sister a ticket for having masking tape on her blinker, or not masking tape. What's the packing tape?
Packing tape. So
Yeah.
just tape.
Yeah,
Wait, was it the clear one or was it
yeah,
different?
clear packing tape.
Clear
So it was
tape.
clear tape over her because the fucking thing's busted out.
Yeah.
So she put tape over it,
Okay.
and the cop pulled her over and gave her a ticket.
Unfair.
Wow.
If it works, it works.
I was like, is it a fix-it ticket or is that?
I think it was a fix-it ticket. Yeah.
She's like, what if I just take the tape off?
Yeah, and I think he pulled her over because the tape got old and it started flapping around.
Oh, that makes sense.
But he was also being a dick, and she started crying, and then he like let her go.
Yeah.
He had to fill his quota.
But I don't know. It's just like I'm like she's got a car seat in the back. She's got this piece of shit car, and she started crying, and the cop still gave her a ticket. Like what a fucking piece of shit, you know? Like,
Yeah. I actually have this weird theory that cops don't give tickets to people that look like they're well off more so than than people that are not well off.
Wait, say what?
So I every time I've been pulled over, if I look nicer, I tend to get
Oh,
off.
absolutely. That's why we didn't get fucked with that time because we were wearing suits. We were coming from the funeral.
That's what I was fucking saying. We came from a funeral in my new car, which is
Aw.
very, very nice looking, and like everything was cool. And this motherfucker like pulled us over for a reason.
whoop.
Yeah, it
For a
was it
reason.
scared the shit
What
out of
was
Oh.
me.
the
I
reason?
was asleep.
Okay, so I'll tell you that after the story.
Okay.
So he pulled us over, but we were all in very nice looking suits. I'm in a nice looking car, and he comes at us very aggressively. But I mean, I'm just like fine. And I say, "Sorry, officer." I tell him what happened, and then he's like, "Do you have your ID? I mean, your license is your car." I'm like, "Yes." Here you go. You good? He's like, "Okay, well, don't do it again."
No,
and he walked away. Like
well,
that's
no, he told you if you. He was like, if you could. He's like, what
well,
was the
no,
point?
no,
What
that
was
was,
the-
I was going to tell that in the story
Oh,
of what
okay,
happened.
okay.
But that it was very easy, and I was like, he let us off where he could have very easily just given us a ticket.
And we were also right in
Versus-
front of your house too, so I don't think you wanted
He
to.
no, he didn't know that because my ID doesn't have this address.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. So we ended up leaving. We
which
circled the block.
which is actually what I thought might have also fucked me at another point because you know how like because this guy when he moved the first time, like he got in trouble because. Or the cop was angry
I
because
didn't get in trouble.
His address was different than where he said he was
being an
going.
asshole, though.
Mhm, you
Like,
get a ticket for that.
I got like tailed, and I was like, oh, I just moved out here. He's like, how long? And I was like, I don't know, like 3 months. And he's all, then you live out here. Like,
That's
why didn't
enough
you change
time.
your? And he's like, it says here you live in Alwani. I'm like, okay, well, what do you want me to do?
Change it, damn it.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well, if you let me go, I can go change it
Yeah.
then.
I'll go to the DMV right now after I drink this 6-pack that I just picked up.
Yeah. But like other times where it's like I drove my old car, which looked like a piece of shit and stuff. Like even with like the most small thing, I've gotten tickets and stuff like that. Like I got a ticket for merging too late, which I didn't know was a thing. On the freeway, you know how like let's say there's an on ramp that also goes directly to an off ramp. You know what And they have this like little divider, and it's not a physical divider, just
There's a ton of those around here.
painted
too.
white lines that say, okay, you should now be in the lane.
Right.
Yeah.
It's rush hour, so literally everyone's going under 5 to 10 miles an hour.
He gave you a ticket for that?
And, and I have my blinker
dude.
on, and I'm waiting for
I do
a
that
gap.
all the time. Yeah.
I'm literally parked, basically. I'm parked. I'm waiting for a gap in there, and
Yeah,
then
and also the people in front of you won't let you.
no one's gonna let me. No one's letting me in. So finally,
through.
someone lets me in. But apparently, the front half of my car was already in the little divider area, and I came in less than like 2 miles an hour. I'm like, okay, boom, 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 boom.
What a
very
dick.
safe. And then this motherfucker, I hear him because he's fucking far behind. Turn on his lights, turn on his siren, busts a bitch out of the first lane into the merging lane, and then back, like basically cuts someone off behind me.
Oh my god!
And then pulls me over and gives me a ticket.
Oh, he
what
was
a-
so hyped to do that.
Yeah, he was so hyped to do that.
That made his dick so hard. Yeah. Yeah. How about the one that I'm still fucking paying for right now? I was driving my ex's car, and she had expired tags, but had the registration paid. Kind of the same thing I'm going through right now, where like the registration was paid, she didn't have the tags though because she had to pass smog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm driving the car. I'm driving her car. I know the tags are expired. And we're on our way to my cousin's baby shower, so we stop and get diapers for the fucking baby shower. And I pull out of Walmart, and I see this cop tailing me. And I'm like, what'd you... oh, there. Okay. And then I'm like, what the... okay, so I know why he's tailing me, because the tags, right? And so then we get to... we're right. It's right by fucking Puente Hills Mall. So
Yeah.
I see he's tailing me, and I'm like, okay, if I jump on the freeway, he's immediately gonna pull me over, and that's just gonna piss him off, right? So I decide to take a left into the parking lot at the mall because I'm like, I figure he's gonna pull me over anyway, and then he hits the lights like when I get into the parking lot, and I park, and then he walks up, and he was like, whatever. License and this and that, and you know why I pulled you over and shit, and I was like, yeah, because of the tags, and I was like, she has all the paperwork, she was with me, right? So I hand over, he's like, yeah, well, you're not even supposed to be driving without the tag. I'm like, what do you... I'm like, we don't have a car, like this is what we, whatever we're trying to tell. And then he's like, okay, fine, I won't give you a ticket for the tags. He's like, but did you realize you made an illegal left turn into this parking lot?
Did you?
I fucking apparently, and I had, but like he's like, he's all, why did you do that? And I was like, because I knew you were gonna pull me over. He's like, how did you know I was gonna pull you over? I'm like, because I have expired tags.
It's like, because I could see you in my fucking mirror following us.
Yeah, you were following me, and he's like, no, I was coming in here anyway. I'm like, you fucking liar.
It's like, so you would have made that illegal left turn then?
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's why. So he gave me a fucking moving violation for that. My first moving violation, by the way.
Really?
First ever.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, good for you.
$600 for
Damn.
yeah.
Shit is
I'm still
expensive.
paying. I'm just making payments on it. Like I can't. I fucking hate the cops, dude.
I believe that there's at least this one song out there that says "fuck the police" or something. I don't know. But it's just the people. It's the specific people that it's like,
Well, yeah. So I mean, one of the last times I got pulled over, besides that one, it's like the dude was pretty cool, and I'm, it's. I feel like just like like that time with that dude. He was like, "Oh, that was what it was." So
let's go back to what actually happened. So
Okay.
we, in this specific situation, now that I have my new car, we went to a funeral. So we were dressed nicely, and we were coming back here. And so I'm driving. This guy is actually just taking a nap in my passenger seat or whatever. I am on a street coming this direction where there's 2 lanes in both directions and a center lane for turning in either way. So there's a center lane that has no traffic whatsoever unless you're turning, and then there's 2 on each side. What is going on is this person in the first lane, while I'm in the second lane, starts merging into me, basically. And so what I do is I look in my mirror, and I make sure there's no one next to me, and I swerve into the turning lane because this guy's going to hit me. And I hit my turbo, because I have one. I hit my... and I fucking, go around him real quick.
hit the nose.
It's a very legal...
Hit the nitrous oxide.
It's a very legal, I go faster than you switch.
Sure.
But yeah, so he's
Fucking Vin Diesel over
he's
here.
about to hit my front end, and instead of slamming my brakes because there's people behind me, I hit my switch, I swerve into the next lane, and I pass him. So that's it. I start driving normally again. I turn off the switch, and as soon as I turn onto this street, a cop that I didn't notice was tailing me because this was like less than a block away. It was very close. Hits his lights, hits his sirens, and I pull over basically in front of my house. And he was like, "Why'd you make that weird move?" and like all that shit. And then I told him exactly what happened. He's like, "All right, give me your license and registration. Do you fucking own this car? Is it yours?" And I was like, "Yes."
Yeah,
and
but
I'm also
much,
wearing like this nice like suit and shit like
Yeah,
that, and I have a nice car. And
he
he's
pretty
like,
much said
he didn't even run my license or anything like that.
But he said if you can give me a good enough answer why you made that maneuver, he's like, I'll let you go.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what he said. And then he was like, so I'll let you explain why you did that move.
And I did that.
And then he was like, okay, I didn't see that. Well, okay, you can go.
I wouldn't say it was that nice, but
He
it was
pretty
similar to
nice.
that.
He was actually pretty nice. He was rude at first, and then he realized that you were polite, and then he was like, and then he saw that we were coming from a funeral, I think.
I don't think he knew that. We're
well,
just
of
wearing
course,
black
but we were
clothes.
just, but, you know.
Very
I was
chic.
in a Loki suit from Thor Ragnarok.
Two very chic men.
Yeah.
Nothing's going on.
Exactly.
Yeah,
We're just trying to get home and suck each other's dick
we're just trying to get home and fuck. That's
elegantly.
Yeah.
Understandable.
elegantly.
Yes. So this weekend I also went to Disneyland, you guys. Speaking of Thor Ragnarok, which is now owned by Disney. Or what's it's always
Jelly.
been- yeah, Marvel. I went on the
Do you
new
need a beer?
Star
Are you
Wars
good?
ride.
Let's bring a beer on.
All right.
Bring the beer.
Bring the beer.
I went on
My
the new Star Wars Rise of the Resistance ride, and that shit was so freaking good.
Okay.
I kid you not.
Okay, we're gonna talk about this again, huh? Just kidding. Just kidding.
When have we ever talked about
No, because Ricky was here talking about the same thing like a week ago.
You know, I haven't been to Disneyland in so long, so please let me live through you, Garrett, because I love these stories of
God,
Disneyland.
everyone keeps telling. I'm so tired of hearing about everyone's experiences because I want to go.
So
Well,
fucking go.
Yeah, bitch. There you go.
And that's my point. And that's my point.
point. Boom.
I just told you how poor
Yana.
I am. I can't even get my car out of the
Work-
drive.
Let's start a GoFundMe. We'll both go together, okay?
Let's
Please
start-
help us
There we go.
experience D-Land the way Garrett does.
Yes.
We're gonna have a GoFundMe for Ryan.
D-Land's a little different for Garrett.
D-Land for the D's. There we go.
Hey.
Ryan D.
D-Land for
Marty
the
D.
D. Boom,
There
boom,
we go.
boom.
That's a-
I like it. I like it.
I'm
People
poor.
love fucking alliteration.
Help me, I'm poor.
Tell me, I'm poor.
Alliteration, whatever.
That's right. Double D's for the D.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to this then. So what happened was that my mom really wanted to spend a lot of time with us because I know we're like all of her kids.
Oh, I
all
thought
of
you were
her
going to
kids
say
now.
your mom wanted to spend a lot of money.
Money is time, is it not?
Have you ever? I'm curious. Have you ever let anyone in your entire life ever finish their own story?
I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Thank you. Literally, my mom was like, I haven't seen you guys in a while. Let's go to Disneyland.
And no.
Yes. I figured that was the answer. I've known you for a majority of both of our lives, and I don't think I've ever heard you let someone finish a story.
Well, you should listen to Hang with Wang podcast. I let him finish all his stories.
Yeah. Well, that's good. So basically, what happened was that. No, please try and talk now. Try and interrupt me. I dare you. My mom wanted us all to go to Disneyland with her, so we set a date where her and my sister, who both have passes, can just go. And so my brother and I also got tickets, and we managed to set a date. She really wanted to go on this new ride. This is a very new ride. So what happens is you have to have boarding passes. You have to be in the park at 8 a.m. or earlier and get on your phone on the app and set a reservation for when you can get on. We literally got in and opened the app at 8:10 in the morning. And we were on boarding flight 1. Yes, I have this back. I put it back on.
Wait,
Jesus Christ, can I finish this?
No, I just have questions.
Okay, let me finish the
man.
number and then you
Okay.
can ask a question. We were on boarding flight 152 out of all of them. Like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, shit.
And it's a large group of people. That's like 30 people at a time. And so we got on 152 at 8:10 in the morning, which is when they open at 8. So what was your question?
Wait, you got in that early?
I woke up at 6, yeah.
So you
And
guys
we had to
went
go
right
there.
when they opened.
Right when they opened.
But didn't Ricky was here saying that he got in right when they opened and he didn't get in until like almost 2:00 in the afternoon.
No, he didn't.
I don't remember what he said.
He didn't get on till 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I think.
Oh,
But
so
he got in. He got in on a day where I guess it was better because I think he said that he was in like group 62. I was on group 152.
So what time was that at? Like
Yeah,
8 o'clock?
so what does that mean?
Yeah, I didn't get.
So
Okay,
you
so,
still-
so I got on in basically 8 a.m. and
Uh-huh.
I had to wait until 6:45 to be called
Jay's Louise.
In the evening?
in the evening
Oh my god! So you got on the ride.
at 6:45.
You got on the ride at 6:45.
No. I got to go in line, so they won't let you
So
in
when
line.
when did you actually get on the ride? How long was the wait? after
The
that?
line wasn't that bad. In all honesty, what I want to say is that the line, whoever designed the line is actually really cool. In the entire time that I've been going to theme parks, no one's ever thought of this. They've designed seats into the fucking line.
Fucking
Oh.
why has no one thought of this?
Yeah, I'm like, the first thing that I see when we get in there is like, is this literally designed so you can sit down?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Oh.
you fucking can.
I'm
Why?
sure they appreciate that shot.
Yeah,
Why
I
is
loved it.
that?
Yes.
Why is that not
Not
a
a thing. Why is it never been a thing? And I don't know why. For lines, I've waited in 3+ hour lines in my life.
You're
By
just
the
sitting
way-
on the rope right there.
Yeah, where everyone's like, please get off the fucking ropes, please get off the fucking things. And I'm
Get
like,
your-
well, maybe
get
you
your-
fucking didn't make me wait for 3 hours and not be
Get
able
your
to sit down.
Get your fat drunk ass off the railing.
Yes.
Uh,
So whoever designed this, I will commend you. They designed seats into the actual fucking line. So I love that. And it wasn't that far of that long of a wait because of the fact that they have the boarding passes. They basically, I think it was like now boarding numbers 149 to 152 or something like that. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Okay.
So it was a small group at a time. And when you went in, it was less than 30 minutes. And there was still a lot where like you're including, and the ride is basically an inclusion of the line. So there's still some wait time until you get on the actual ride,
Yeah.
but you're actually being in the ride.
It's kind of like the Harry
You're
Potter.
Harry
Potter
more
ride
so.
is pretty. Well, I'm sure. But
Have you been to Universal?
I have, but I guess my question is though,
Yeah.
with the whole Star Wars ride,
Yeah.
is it worth the hype? Like, especially for someone who's like never really seen Star Wars. Like, would someone who hasn't seen it be willing
If
to
you've
wait in line for
never
that?
seen a single thing of Star Wars, the ride itself is extremely good.
Okay.
You just kind of have to understand that one side's versus the other, and that's pretty much it. It
All right.
basically explains it. So I'm not gonna give away like the cool intricacies, but it's basically like,
life size AT-ATs, bro.
well, you can see those being built.
Yeah.
Yeah, but either way, you can. All you have to know is that like there's one side versus another, like rebels versus or resistance versus the First Order, which is you can. It's whatever. It's the underdogs versus the big corporate people.
Okay.
Government type people. And what's happening is essentially that you need to figure a way out. Just like every fucking thing. It's like Haunted Mansion. Find a way out.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
And then you get on a ride, and then there's a lot of cool shit that happens. So if you've never seen a Star Wars movie or known anything about it, you're still gonna love it as far as the advances in ride technology and storytelling. But if you are a fan of Star Wars, it's that much better.
Question.
That's my
Answer.
question.
Can you explain to me how to actually get to that area from like when you walk into Disneyland?
Yeah, there's two different real entrances to
Because
it.
I don't really know.
So you remember where
The last time I went to Disneyland was when was right before they closed down Tower of Terror to change it to Guardians.
Okay, so that was
They did what?
California Adventures.
It's gone?
Tower of
Tower
Terror.
of Terror, it's still there. It's just Guardians of the Galaxy now.
It's actually better, in all honesty.
I beg to differ.
I really
you've
did
not
like
gone
the
on it yet.
hotel.
Please continue.
Thank you. So going back to Disneyland, Frontierland, remember
Yes.
the barbecue place? We've been to the barbecue place together.
Barbecue
I
place.
know I've been there with
in
your fam.
Frontierland.
Yeah, where there's the petting zoo and like the shit in like the very back area.
Petting zoo.
Hold on.
Like,
hold on.
okay, so
Hold on. I'm trying to think. I'm walking through Main Street right now.
All right, so let's do this.
Frontierland's on the left.
We're gonna do this with our imagination. Let's go in Main Street.
Okay.
Then you could make a left. And
Make a left.
You're in Frontierland.
You pass the Tiki Room.
Past the Tiki Room, and then you go around before you hit where the Haunted Mansion
The
is.
bears?
on the right. Yeah, go through the bears into where Big Thunder Mountain area is. You remember that? Big Thunder Mountain.
Okay, yeah.
Keep going past Big Thunder Mountain. What used to be the petting zoo and a barbecue place and all that stuff, that's the first entrance to Galaxy's Edge.
Oh, so it's way back there.
Yeah, it's in the
Okay.
back.
Okay.
So so on the other side, you can go through what is it called?
But even
With
Big Thunder,
Pinocchio
Thunder
and-
Mountain's like behind Where the fuck is it? I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Land of Tomorrow, I think, right?
Fantasy-
Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
There it is.
Tomorrowland
Yeah,
is
Tomorrowland.
And then so
Tomorrowland's on the right.
that's the
when
other
you log in.
direction. So there's another entrance. If you go around Main Street again, keep going through. Is it Fantasyland? Yeah, Fantasyland, where you get the carousel, Peter Pan.
That's through
Mr.
the
Toad.
castle.
Oh.
Yeah. So then
You go through there, and there's another entrance on the other side that also leads to it. It's basically in the back. If you were going through the front, it's in the back.
So it's near Small World in Toontown?
Yeah, just to the left if you're looking at it. So it's like
Star Wars-
Small World and Toontown. Go to the left. Star Wars, in the back. Those are the two things in the back.
Oh, weird. Okay.
And so you'd come in, and it's so fucking fun. It's so cool. Again, going to your point, if you've never seen Star Wars, still amazing. If you've seen Star Wars, awesome, because you can enjoy that much more of it. Very immersive. So there's a lot of really cool landscapes, a lot of cool characters. There's I don't recommend the food that much, but the green and blue milk I love.
Yeah.
I like the green milk more. I would say that the blue milk is like a tropical kind of vegan pina colada.
What is this milk you speak of?
It is.
Oh, blue milk. She doesn't know blue milk.
I don't know what any of this milk is. What?
It's just,
what-
it's a drink. It's a frozen drink.
At this
essentially.
Star Wars
at the
bar
Star
that
Wars
they-
land.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's based on in the first Star Wars movie ever.
A New Hope, which
A
is
New
episode
Hope.
4.
Yeah. Then you see the family sitting with Luke with his aunt and
Yeah,
uncle.
this is not a
sitting-
spoiler, so it's
sit-
just like
they're sitting together having dinner with like this weird blue milk.
yeah, they're drinking it, and blue milk became a thing.
and blue milk became a thing. Yeah.
Okay. So that Star Wars bar, I've heard you need reservations like a
Yeah,
month
that's
ahead.
Oga's
True?
Cantina,
Okay.
which actually I got some coasters because they give you coasters.
For free.
What? Let me see.
Yeah. So they're paper coasters. They're not like but it's cool. It's Oga's Cantina. It looks very similar to the cantina in episode 4, which you will eventually see. For the people that are out there, this lady right here has only seen episode 1.
Scum and villainy.
It's true.
Yeah. And
Don't
it
be
looks
fooled.
really cool. The music's really cool. Have you ever been on Star Tours in Disneyland in Tomorrowland?
I want to say yeah, it sounds familiar, but
It's a Star Wars ride. It's
It-
like the only thing Star
The
Wars
only Star Wars thing before.
they got it.
maybe once.
Okay.
When I was like 13.
Wow, this is an interesting conversation.
I know. I've dated all of you.
Yeah.
She dated all of us.
I did.
Amazing. I don't even know where I was going with this.
It seems really interesting though. I really would like to give Star Wars a shot.
Oh, no,
it's
now
just,
it
you
was
know,
good. So the
Does Star Wars? I
the
is-
pilot from Star Tours,
Oh, okay. Wait,
He's
the old school one?
the old one, is
Oh.
the DJ.
No, that's awesome.
Yes, he's like, I retired and I became a DJ.
Oh, that's so cool.
And he puts in Easter eggs of the ride. So it's like if you're a big we are big Disney fans. We had Disney passes when we were younger and could afford them because we had not as many bills.
Not as many responsibilities.
Yeah, exactly. But so we went all the time. But now it's cool. I would definitely recommend Oga's Cantina. I did the Fuzzy Tauntaun. There's a lot of cool shit. Fuzzy Tauntaun is a really good cocktail that you would hate.
Why? What's
Is it too
what is
sweet?
it?
It's sweeter. It's peach.
I get that.
Oh well, all their fucking cocktails are always.
Peach.
Wait, so that's right. This is the only place in Disneyland now
You
that
can get drinks.
You can get drink. They're gonna have to change that really soon, right? Like they're
No,
gonna.
no, no.
So that's still a thing.
Oh.
No drinks in Disneyland, just Disney Cali.
Yes.
Yeah, except for Star Wars.
and I disagree with what he's
That's
saying.
weird.
What do you mean?
Wha-
Like, why don't they have? Why
I
aren't?
don't think
why
they're
don't they
gonna
have
change that.
like
There's
stands?
no reason. There's no reason for them to.
Ah, it makes
To
so
have
much-
drinks?
Yes, there is.
Yeah. I see your point.
Their whole point is they don't want anything to go wrong. So what drinks do is make people inebriated and things go wrong.
Did you see what happened in Toontown? Those people were probably sober.
I have seen
I'm not
people
saying
get
that things
kicked out
don't go
of,
wrong when they're sober, huh?
No, I was saying like I have seen people get kicked out of Knott's Berry Farm for sure for being way too drunk, throwing up everywhere, like throwing up on the during Knott's Scary Farm.
And
I mean, that still happens at
even as a
Disneyland.
teenager,
Yeah.
like when I went to California Adventure, I would see drunk people all the time. They get kicked out.
I can
Dude,
understand that.
I just you threw up in my car on the way home from California
not-
Adventure.
not-
Well, for
not in
sure,
Dis-
but
not
they're
in
not
California Adventure.
responsible.
Yeah, exactly.
He was screaming at children. Do
In
you
a
not
nice
remember that?
way.
You know, my school district actually got banned back when I was in high school. My school district got banned from going to Disneyland because allegedly,
Allegedly.
I don't know for sure, allegedly they tried to set Mickey Mouse on fire.
Dope.
And yeah, you know, people were doing some nice things on the Small World ride. So
Ooh.
yeah, now we can't go to Disneyland. We went to.
Were they trying to give hand jobs or something?
I was gonna say head.
You know, that is not disclosable, but
Head. How dare you, Garrett?
Wait, was it you?
no, it was not me. But this was before my time. But yeah, we've been banned for a couple
No, I
years
was like,
now.
you can say what it is.
Apparently, yeah, people were just touching each other on the fucking Small World
Yeah,
ride.
well, that's what you do
Yeah,
on Small
yeah.
World.
My mother's.
You give blowjobs.
Yeah, my mother's.
So you don't enjoy the cultural sounds of
Oh
their.
my god.
I enjoy the
hate
cultural
that
sound
ride.
of. Tell me when you're.
It's that mac and cheese. That's how you know.
Yes, extra cream.
It's the spaghetti, the meatball. Anyway, what the fuck were we talking about? I don't know. Oh, by the way, I still have a Knott's pass.
Oh, really? When did you get an
I haven't even started it yet. Like I got it for Christmas.
Oh, you have
should
a
go. It's so fun.
like a voucher for a Knott's Pass.
Yes,
I haven't been in
My
a
dad
while.
got it for me for Christmas, but like, I don't know.
Well, damn, they got so many good things. They got vegan pizza there. They have.
Oh, that's my favorite
Rice?
is vegan pizza. She nailed it right on the head right now.
Of
That's my
course.
favorite. That's the only reason I go to Knott's now.
It's what everybody dreams of when they go to bed.
She
Yes.
just gave me the biggest reason to go.
I will
I know
be
it.
honest. Last time I had vegan pizza is actually really good.
Okay, you guys can just.
As much as I fucking love meat. I'm not
Haters
saying
gonna
I would.
hate.
I would not say that I
No,
would
dude,
not
just
eat
no
meat.
cheese.
I'm saying that
fucking cheese,
yeah, the fucking
bro.
vegan cheese is delicious.
No, it
I
is
will
diet
not.
cheese?
admit
No, it
though,
isn't.
a lot of vegan cheese does tend to turn to rubber after a
Yes,
certain amount
it's
of time.
gross.
Like it's really hit or miss. Like most vegan cheeses.
I don't know. Whatever cheese they have at vegan cheese they have at Pyology and Yard House is actually really good.
Oh fuck yeah! Can I say fuck on this? Okay, well fuck yeah. Like
I don't know. We were just talking about having blowjobs underage in
I'm just
Disneyland.
making
Excuse me, I
sure-
said hand jobs, dude. I thought.
Oh, I said blowjob.
Well, yes, the Pyology pizza does. I believe Pyology has a greater selection than Blaze Pizza. That's for sure.
Blaze it.
We got one down the street and now I'm craving it.
But Blaze
Fuck.
Pizza
Now
will cook your
I
pizza
want
better
pizza.
than Pyology.
What do you mean better exactly?
Well, I mean, you know, I've noticed that Blaze Pizza tends to cook your pizza to where it's like you pick it up and it slides off of it. And like Pyology
that's weird.
will
I
cook
hate
it
that.
to like where it's like a hard crust underneath, like well done a little bit, so you
oh,
don't
okay,
get
yeah.
like that slidage.
And
you know what I mean?
always tell them to do extra like well done
I do too.
no matter where I go.
Dude, there's this place we went to in Claremont that my Jaina took me to.
Aw.
Your Heine?
My Jaina, I don't know what the fuck you know what it is right now.
No, please elaborate.
You say a girl I'm going out
Girl I'm
with.
going out with. We went to my Jaina.
I was like, this is how that works. Like,
Yeah.
I talked to my friend. I'm like, so what is it? It's like not about you. I'm just like, what are these levels? It's like
Flirtationship.
you are talking to someone, you are going out with someone, you're dating someone when you're exclusive.
So we're dating?
Yes.
That's is that would you say girlfriend boyfriend?
No.
Then you're
That's
not. I
still
wouldn't
dating.
say that.
I mean, you could still be dating
can
though,
still be
and not
dating.
say girlfriend boyfriend. You could be dating.
If you're exclusive, you're my
exclusively or-
girlfriend.
yeah, but non-exclusively.
if you're
you could
not
still
my
be
girlfriend,
dating.
you're not exclusive.
But you're still
But
dating.
if you're
though.
not, wait. Okay, so then I guess then, because we're kind of not seeing anybody else.
Yeah,
You're
that's fine.
tech- you're
Oh, hey,
exclusive.
speak of devil. Hi, you're the devil.
Oh, great! This isn't a. Hi.
Oh, also Facebook changed it so you can't see who just came into the thing.
Oh, cool. So, welcome.
it's
I mean, I'm not saying anything bad.
Yeah, I was like, you're not saying anything bad. I'm telling you what I believe and what I believe is the.
Okay, so what is it? Because we're not seeing anybody else.
You're
between-
exclusively dating. That's
Yeah.
You're
it.
exclusively dating. It means you're boyfriend girlfriend.
Okay.
In my opinion.
But you could be dating non-exclusively too, and be dating
Okay.
multiple people at the same
Oh
time.
no, yeah, that's different. So that's like more polyamory type of thing. That is a conscious, ethical,
Anyway.
ethical non-monogamy is I believe the correct term.
Oh,
that
look.
people
So
are
you
using.
made her happy.
Good.
We'll talk later.
I don't know what you're saying.
Can you say what the name of that pizza place is we went to? Because it was awesome.
Yeah. All right, Sarah.
Sarah took me to this awesome pizza place.
I
Sarah,
love
yeah.
pizza.
So it's like
She loves pizza.
exactly.
Pizza's nice.
So it's like you don't have to say the words. If you're exclusive with someone, that's a nice thing. You're together.
Yeah.
In that sense, what I'm saying
I'm just
is,
fucking
if,
around.
if-
I really don't care.
If you are if you're not exclusive, then you are simply. Is it? What did I go back? talking to, seeing someone,
Seeing somebody.
Well,
Yeah.
sure, but
And,
I
like,
feel
dating
like you should.
and, like,
Are those
Yeah,
the
I
right?
don't know.
Is that the correct? Okay, so what is it? So what's the terminology?
The Satan comment. Oh, I don't even know what the fuck that was. Oh, that you're Satan. Oh, speak of the devil. Sorry.
Pizza and such. Great craft beer, great pizza. It's in
Pizza.
Claremont.
Oh,
Oh,
that
so-
sounds like a great combo.
Yeah.
No, it's
Love it.
because I said as I speak of the
It
devil.
was the
I said, speak of the devil. You're the devil.
Thanks. Oh, that's great. Yeah, that's.
You know I love it.
That's her.
I'm kidding, but obviously I'm talking about this.
No, she's very proud of being Satan.
Oh, good. Then
Yeah.
yes, you're the goddamn devil.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I'm just saying, like, there's things. I'm like, there's single people who go out on dates and are not, are not. What is the word? Fucking just with those people.
Yeah, I don't know. I always get all.
But if you're like,
I
I'm
get all
just
jumbled up.
seeing you. That's
Well,
and it's like not going steady.
I'm sure, like it's like it is what It's like if we're already seeing each, you know what I mean? Like it's like, do we have to even? I don't know. What,
Like you don't have to put labels on things. If you were just like, I don't want to see anyone but you, that's fine. But in my
like-
head, that means okay,
like
you're together.
I was introducing her to be, it's like it's our we already.
That's why it sucks too, because when you're like, oh, this is my
I just said my lady,
my lady. Yeah, it's like, ugh. And that could be so.
but I
many
say
things.
that I don't know, whatever.
It's like the awkward thing. Where like, I don't know what the fuck to call you.
See, well, my whole thing is like, okay, cool. You don't have to be dating necessarily. However, I think open communication is key. Like, okay, I'm
Yes.
not seeing exclusively you.
Well, yeah,
I'm
we
seeing other
both,
people.
We both know we're not.
Yeah,
seeing
like
each other,
I'm seeing
anybody
other
else.
people. Stuff's going on. Whatever. You're not the only one.
But would
Cool.
either of you get mad
Dope.
if you found out the other was?
Well, I mean, if that's the
Absolutely.
case, then are you
Yeah, that's what
really
I'm
in the
saying.
right
Yeah.
relationship? Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah. And then, yeah, I don't know if I told you how I had to break it off with that other girl that I was like,
Please tell us.
I was dodging, because I was.
Ghost her?
Tell a story.
I didn't
Tell the story.
ghost her.
For
It's just-
people that don't know what you're talking about, what happened? What's going
well,
on?
because I met Sarah and then we started. Well, I knew her already, but we started going out like officially and stuff. And then like, but I had this other girl that was like super into me that. And we didn't expect us to like each other, so like when I started going out with Sarah, like we didn't really expect to like each other so much, and I didn't expect it to go so well. So then I felt bad that I still had this other this other girl that I hadn't broken it off with, to like, because I was like, this is obviously gonna go somewhere with her, so I should probably let her know. And then at some point I was just like, well, I haven't heard from her this week. I should probably just assume she gets it, right?
Jesus Christ.
And then I started to feel bad, and I was like, fuck, I don't know. She was nice, but just boring, It just wasn't.
No, I mean, no, but that's the thing. But
Yeah.
I feel like an asshole when I do it, but I've told women that. Or like, I've gone out with women and I'm just like,
And not only that, it's
I'm
just
not
like,
having fun with you.
yeah.
It has to be a
And
compatibility
it's
thing.
just,
Yeah,
and
like,
it's
we're just
hard,
not- we're not
it's
meshing.
hard to be like that person to like explain. Like, I don't want to be that guy that's like, I just met somebody way better than you. Like,
Yeah.
It's like it's just because that's pretty much what happened. Like,
No,
I
I understand that too. Like, as someone like who's single and I'm about to be fucking 30, so it's like I've gone out with women where it's like,
oh, look at
huh?
why are you complicating it?
I'm not.
I
Sarah,
think she's talking to me.
Oh, maybe you. Then yeah, you can do it. You can deal with that because
I think I just.
I don't have to tell her I'm not seeing other people. I just gotta. I like you. I like her. It's cool.
She knows I'm not.
yeah. But that's the thing. It doesn't matter. We're not trying to put labels on things. I'm just saying my scale. But it's like
Anyway.
if I'm gonna be exclusive with someone, I like completely being upfront. Mm-hmm. I have zero problem with us being together, but not exclusively, but very much saying that and just I'm this person that if I'm in any type of relationship, including non-exclusive relationships, where it's just like, all right, we'll meet up every like couple months and like do something, I will treat you as if you were my girlfriend for that day.
Sure.
Does that make sense? to
Yeah.
anyone?
Yep.
No, it
Yep.
does.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
for the time that you're with me, you're my girl.
Right.
For the time that you're out, I don't give a fuck.
That's so
You don't
sweet.
got to know. It's on a
I
need
feel
to
like
know
it's a nice
basis.
thing.
Yeah.
It is nice.
If
It is nice, but that's how you get them hung up on you.
But at the same time,
Yeah.
like she really has no obligation to tell him like what she's up to.
Absolutely.
Unless
Exactly.
He asks.
Because she wants to be a hoe too.
Well, I mean,
We all
not
wanna be
necessarily
hoes.
that. Everybody's a fucking hoe.
That's what
like,
I No, I'd say Garrett's the biggest hoe,
You
but
just gotta communicate you're a hoe, you know,
yeah.
and then that's okay.
Call me Santa because ho ho ho. But no, I was talking to him. Me?
I think Garrett or me.
Yeah, just use names, please.
Yeah. We don't know who you're talking about.
You don't know who you're talking about.
I am Mari.
This is
in
Mari.
case you forgot.
Yeah, well, no, because she said him, so probably not you.
Well, you know.
Well,
you know.
This is Sarah.
How dare you
Sarah,
assume my gender?
This is Mari.
Mari.
I call her Yana.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, no. So then I ended up having to. So other girl ends up texting me, going like, "Hey, hope your trip went well," because I did that little stand-up tour.
Yeah.
And she was like, she's like, "Haven't heard from you. Last time we hung out, you were very distant. I don't know what's going on and all this stuff."
Okay.
And I just had, and I was like,
Oh, she was talking to me. I'm Hi, I'm Sarah. Okay. Yeah. Yana, say hi.
Hi.
I'm not trying to complicate anything. We were just having a conversation where I was just saying that, like, in my eyes, this is the scale.
Right.
And for
Sarah, you complicated things by showing up for this feed.
kind of.
It's not complicated if you just fucking communicate.
Hey.
That's also true. That's
I'm
also,
just saying.
boom. I was
I've
like,
been
talking to the mic. We're good.
Am I talking into it?
No, you weren't. You
No,
missed
you
it.
went above
You
it.
went like over here.
You went like
Sorry, it's bright green. I clearly missed it. It was-
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm
Stay on
just saying,
target.
we're talking about actually like being single. So like Ryan and I are single currently.
What?
I'm single. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna talk for me. I'm single.
I'm like, you just told me that I have a girlfriend. You,
Nothing
I didn't
wrong
say
with
that you were a girl. I'm saying on my scale. Your scale could be different.
You said
My
you had a
scale-
girlfriend.
he just told me based on everything I had just said that's what that means.
In my scale.
I'm just
Everyone has
adding fuel
different
to the
scales.
fire.
Oh, okay.
That was the conversation. It was everyone has different scales. My
Got
scale is
it.
this, but what I'm saying is that like if you have decided to exclusively see someone, you're together. In my head,
Yeah, I think so.
and that's fine.
To an extent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you're not exclusive but you're still dating, that's also fine. It's just a different type of thing. Or it's like every time I see a certain person, I'll go out with them and we're having a great time, but we know we're not exclusively seeing each other.
I feel that. I feel like we have.
Yeah,
like
and
this-
if you never
yeah.
discussed it, you can't get mad at the other person.
But I think that's the whole thing is that I tend to discuss it with anyone I'm seeing more than once a month.
I would
once
just
every
about
other
to say
month.
that.
And that's what
Does that
it-
make sense?
Yeah, that makes
It's
sense.
like if I'm
I
regularly
think
seeing someone, but we're not.
you better
exclusively
figure
seeing someone.
out what you're doing because I mean, at some point, somebody's gonna get some feelings are gonna get hurt.
Exactly, and that's kind of where I was going with this. Where it's like I'm seeing someone that I see every once in a while, but I know we're not exclusively seeing each other. Like we have a
Right.
lot of shit going on in our lives that are in different directions. So it's
Yeah.
like whatever. So we're not together. If I were to see someone like once, twice, more than that a
3
week,
times a lady. Yeah.
and we're only seeing each other, then I would consider that person to be with me.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I say if you're spending the night at my place at least twice a month, that's like already a.
I don't know about twice a month.
I'd have to disagree with that. I
Why?
feel like it
Yeah.
has to be a conversation, you know, because it's like.
Because I didn't let anybody spend the night.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean,
Where you're? Well,
I mean, unless it was like
where you're living now.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
I think
conversation.
that has to be
though.
different though, because I mean, it's a little bit different, like with my place and your place.
Absolutely. Well, you're right.
People
You
have
are
like
right.
different levels of
You're
comfort,
right.
you know?
I do
Yeah.
live with my grandparents.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, well, I wasn't gonna
Let's
say
back
that.
up. You don't know this, but
Gotta be quiet around here, you know. I don't want to let him know. Don't want to let them know.
Let's back up. I actually, well, I had a.
Oh, okay, cool.
I live with my parents. Okay,
and-
like
and-
I
Well,
have nothing to hide.
I was out on my own with
Sarah-
somebody I was supposed to marry, and then now I'm not. So
Yeah, but that's a very.
I live
public
with them
thing.
by choice. So
Yeah,
no.
that's a very public thing. There's, like he was engaged and then like it fell apart.
So it all fell apart.
Now he had to go back to his grandparents. But Sarah says that she's usually exclusive what she dates regardless, which is great. That's what I'm saying. The difference in scales.
Yeah.
That's fine. That's great. That's awesome. I'm just saying from my scale, it's different. And obviously, you could choose right away, even on date one, whether you want to be
Whether
exclusive
you want
or
to
not.
keep seeing this person, yeah, absolutely. You always know. Right
I'm
away.
just saying, if these things are fitting those standards, then yeah. If I met someone tomorrow and we, both of us were like, wow, and we had a great conversation, and we're like, do we want to keep seeing each other? We could decide then and there to be exclusive. However, what I'm saying is if that conversation and that I know, what I'm saying is in that possibility.
it's true though. It's
If
true.
we don't,
that
if we
never
don't have that
Never happens.
if we don't have that conversation, and I don't feel that way,
Gotta
then
play it cool.
and we actually have most of the time I'll have the conversation in the opposite direction. I'm like, do you want to keep
Yeah.
do something, or do we just want to fuck around or have fun or whatever this is?
Yeah.
If it's that answer, then that's fine.
Yeah.
And then it goes back to the thing where it's like, if you are with me in that day, you're like, the object of my affection, and it's all about you. The second you leave, doesn't matter.
Yeah, I get you.
That's what I'm saying.
I get you.
It's about being communicative. And I feel like that's a word, right?
I think you said it right.
Being communicative.
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 Just gonna leave it.
Communicative. Yeah, that's a word.
Yeah, it's about
Communicative, yes.
communicative.
Communicative sounds very hard.
Exactly. And just being open, because no matter what, I'm always going to be doing that. That I will be like, hey, I'm feeling this, or hey, I'm not feeling this.
Now, but let me ask you something. Like, if you're like, don't you think their commitment to you is also what makes you want to be a little more committed too, though, right? Like if let's say you met somebody you really like, but they're like, let's just fuck around, and you're like, fine. But then if they're like, I kind of like you or whatever, and you're still like, I just want to go out and like, doesn't that make it harder?
I mean,
that's not being on the same page, in my opinion. But
if you actually like the person, then if somebody
I
initiated,
want to try and boil it down. So you're saying if they're into you, and
if they're into you, and you're into
but you're
them,
not,
and you're into them, who keeps going off? Is that
I'm
me?
sorry, that might actually be me. I'm fucking up. All right, keep going. Say it again.
Like you actually you have fun being together.
Yes.
And then you're comfortable with knowing that you guys are like kind of seeing different people.
Okay.
And then eventually one person's going to bring up trying to get exclusive, and how are you going to handle that? I feel like that goes
back to the communicative part, where it's like, if they're like, hey, like, I'm actually really liking our thing, if they are person enough, and I say that because it's adult enough, let's put it there, because it's like not manning up, it's not womaning up. If you're adult enough to be like, hey, I really like kind of being with you, and I like being with you, and I like the direction that we're going in. Are you interested in pursuing something more?
You ain't my baby.
Then we can have that fucking conversation. Yeah, I saw the thing too.
What?
That was
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, Tom and Jerry.
Is you ain't.
No, Amanda posted that.
I can get that, but I feel like it also kind of puts like a lot of pressure on like the
yesterday.
woman to kind of like figure out like what the situation, like what direction is going in. You know what I mean?
No, I was talking to him. Sorry. What are you saying? One more time. Say it again.
No, I was just saying, like, I totally understand where Garrett's coming from, but I also feel like that also puts like a lot of pressure on the woman, like trying to figure out, like, okay, well, this is where we're going from. Like, why can't she just have fun? You know what I mean? Like, does she have to put a label on it? Like,
No, that's exactly
you
what we
put
were
a
saying.
label on it.
No, that's what we were saying. Where it's like, if you don't want to put a label on
like,
it,
does homegirl have to put a label on it because you put a label on it?
I didn't put a label on anything. It's.
Okay, no, I can't think. Do
you get it?
What she's saying and what you're saying are similar. It's just she's putting a gender to it.
Yeah.
So
agree.
if one person in the relationship is
like, I want to date you,
is like, I want to date you exclusively, and the other person is like, no, I don't want to be with that.
That's
what we're talking about. Is the conversation.
Either way, I'm saying somebody's gonna catch feelings at some point.
Yeah, we're not talking about gender at all.
Okay.
At all.
Yeah, I'm not talking. I'm sorry.
No,
if I come,
no.
I know that's my fucking.
I might have misunderstood.
I think
machismo.
I know. I come off as a real fucking misogynist, but trust me, I'm not. It's just
open-minded. I might have taken it wrong. It's cool.
Yeah, no, we're because I've been in things where I've caught more faster feelings.
Dude, I've
than
caught
others.
feelings so fast that
we're talking about just one person in a relationship and another person.
I catch feelings in a fucking bio. I'm like, oh my god, this guy gets me.
You like the same thing I do. Oh god.
I don't know. Well, that's the fucked up thing. Was based on all the mistakes I've made before, I didn't want to make the same mistakes, right?
Same.
And then,
I think Ryan and I we grew up near each other, but we also is very similar in the sense, like, we are very hopelessly romantic at heart.
Gotcha.
Yeah. However, history is not on our side when it comes to actually having that be what's the smart choice.
Right.
Smart choice is to vet things out and actually come at it logically, and not just like, wow, you like the same things I do? We like beer?
Right.
We like having sex together? We should get married.
You like beer and sex?
Dandy.
You like beer and sex? I like beer and sex.
I mean, beer, sex, and pizza, that's enough for me to marry someone. I'm kidding.
But that's what we're saying is, like, it's
No, you know what's
Yeah.
what? Well, oh, fuck, I don't even. I feel weird talking about it knowing she's listening. That's the.
I say everything knowing everyone's listening. Let's just do it.
It's going so well because we actually disagree on a lot.
And that's actually great.
I think it's great because like the thing is, I think the biggest mistake I've made is dating people that are so much like me and having the same interests and having so much in common that it becomes detrimental because especially in the performing and stuff like that kind of aspect, like the last person. I don't want to get too much into detail, but I could tell there was an underlying like jealousy of the things that I was doing as far as stand-up, podcasting, music, because she always wanted to do those things and just never had the fucking balls to do it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
And from my experience too, like I've been to the things where I went to one end of the spectrum, then my next girlfriend was the other end of the spectrum, not realizing that it needed to be somewhere in the middle where it needed to coexist with what my thing was and me coexisting with them too. Like that's the whole thing is like if someone wanted to do something, if I wanted to do something entirely opposite, was not going to work unless someone compromised, which is also not a great thing.
Right.
Yeah, not all the time.
Yeah. I'm talking about dreams here, not like the big things, not going to fucking restaurant. Like,
not
all right, I won't order the fucking calamari.
Yeah, not agreeing on a movie.
Yeah, exactly. I'm talking about I want to be in the entertainment industry, acting, producing all this shit, and they want to move to a different part of the country or a different country, or I mean, like it's that's the thing where it's like these are things that need to be highly considered. After like how you get along, so it's not just if you like beer, sex, and pizza.
I mean, those are really important.
And
Which are I would rather have someone not like beer and pizza and love sex, and I'd still be okay with it as long as we also had similar or coexisting.
It's kind of a deal breaker for me.
Coexisting. I would say callings. Callings is very important.
What? Collins?
Callings.
Oh.
If I'm trying to be in the entertainment industry and you're trying to be a librarian that never wants to meet another person in their life or see anything,
or a florist.
Sure. Then it's not going to work out.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Back up. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Wait, you're trying to be... back up. I missed the whole thing.
I know you did.
Okay.
This goes back to you don't let me finish the story.
I don't listen.
No, so if I'm going in a direction... and I'm trying to be in the entertainment industry, and you're like, I don't want to have anything to do with that. Yeah, go for it. Then it's not going to work out.
What? Why not?
Because they don't want to be where you are or with you while you're doing the things that are required.
I don't think that's necessarily true. You don't think somebody who doesn't enjoy the spotlight would still like to support you?
I'm saying if they're not about that, if they can still support you and be like, yeah, go to do your thing, that's great. But a lot of times I've run into it where I don't want to be, in the spotlight at all. And I know if being with you is that, then
I kind of see that.
That's what I'm saying.
I get that because I do. I do want. It's like eventually I would like to have my whole life televised. You know what I mean? Something like that. Like that'd be not entirely, but you know what I mean? Like if I have so many followers on Instagram or something like that, or something like, or there's a documentary coming out, or I'm doing a fucking, I'm doing a comedy special and they want to shoot in the house. Like if I'm with somebody that's completely anti all of that shit, like you're right, it could be a problem. Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. They have to be accepting of that, and you have to be accepting of whatever they choose. You know what I mean? Like the acceptance of your past. I mean, I get most of it. I mean, the past don't have to be the same. Yeah. The acceptance of the past has to be. I think that's probably the best way I could say it. Where it's if you want to have a thing and I want to have a thing, and we're accepting of both of those pasts, then that's great. If they're going in different directions and neither of us want to be like okay with it, then it's not going to work out. Yeah. If they're going, even if they're going in the same direction, there's still bad things. But I'm just saying that's what I've run into. What's the worst that could happen if you're like I've been going out with recently I've gone out with a few women that are like just super homebodies that don't want to do anything ever, and I'm just like that's not who I am. While I love the occasional let's sit back, let's watch the movies, do the stuff. I'm always doing something. I like that. I'm never not doing something. And if they don't want to do that with me, then that's a fucking downer. I feel you. And that's just me personally. Yeah.
Like I am always doing something, and I
Yeah, but
always
you're
want
also
to be doing
you're also
something.
home by fucking like 1:30 or something. You know, like
Yeah,
at the
I'm
latest.
not saying
you're not like you're not
out
out late.
On,
Like
the,
me, dude.
on the reverse side, I've gone out with women that they'll hit me up at 4 a.m. and I'm like,
Oh my God,
am-
I know.
What?
It's
What?
like I've been pulling these
Down.
late nights that like I don't even. I'm like, how the fuck are we up till 5 again? I don't understand.
Even in my early 20s, I would not be at down. Like I follow the very
I'm
strict.
not even. It'd be nice. I'm not even doing coke. We're up till
Yes.
5 in the morning.
Have you watched How I Met Your Mother?
Like 2 episodes.
What
I
are
know,
you?
I know. No Star Wars. No How I Met Your Mother.
know, okay,
have no.
There's a rule on there that Ted Mosby, one of the character, goes by.
Nothing good ever happens
after 2 a.m.
That's true.
But that's if you're required to go out after 2
That no, that's also true. That's the
nothing,
caveat.
Yeah.
Nothing
That's
good
the
happens
caveat.
before 12 a.m. though. That's the thing. Nothing good happens before
I
12
disagree.
a.m. Nothing good happens
That's
after
a great point.
2 a.m.
That's a great point.
There's
I'm
a
just
window.
saying.
So the window
for greatness.
12 to 2.
Called the
12 to
window
2.
for greatness.
12 to 2. You have
Window for
2
greatness.
hours
The window
to
for greatness.
accomplish your dreams.
Yes,
Yes.
you got 12 to 2.
Yes.
Those are your closing hours.
If you
Fucking
hit
2
me up,
hours.
if you hit me up and I have to leave my house after 2, I would say fuck you.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
1:30, you're like, all right.
If I'm already out.
Well, what if I hit you up at 1:30 and I'm like, bar's closing in 15 minutes.
Fucking 1:10 even.
I got a gaggle of geese and a few homeless people, and I'm just kidding.
If
I
I'm,
don't know.
Gaggle of geese.
if I'm already out, I'm in.
But at 1:15.
If I'm in my bed,
1:30.
At
What if I'm
1:15?
around the corner at 1:15? Bar's closing in 30 minutes.
Oh, if you pick me up,
Yeah.
No, I want to come here.
Yes. No. 1:15. We're picking you up. No. We're
Oh wait,
picking him
but
up.
also I'm coming to you. I'm bringing the
1:15.
party to you, so that makes it a little bit different.
That's a very
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
I have to not be in bed, and I have to not be hungry and not be tired
be
enough.
Or
To
hungry.
what?
go.
Okay, what if it's 1:30? I said, and then there's this guy that just got an Uber ride, and he's like, I'm taking everybody to Vegas. I'm taking 3 people to Vegas or something.
I mean, clearly it all
If I have
depends
work
on
the next
whether.
day, no.
what?
If I have work in the morning the next day, no. If
And then I call you up. I'm like around the corner. I'm like, look, this guy's gonna drive us to Vegas tonight, and he's gonna give us a free stay.
and I'll say, is he going to drive us back?
Yeah,
Then yes.
yeah.
Driving's also a big thing. What I'm saying is
So
the
we-
general rule.
And we're not gonna do. We literally have one night to party all night.
Yeah.
I mean, that would be a scenario
No,
where
I'm in.
good things happen after 2.
That seems
What
a
I'm
little
what I'm saying is
unrealistic.
I
I'm
will
past that at 10.
Wow.
Yeah,
If I
actually,
get-
I'd probably like, we'd be halfway to Vegas, and I'd be like, God damn it, what am I doing?
I'm like,
If I get home and I get in my bed and then you hit me up and it's after 2, I would say no. Or if I have to leave my house after 2, essentially.
Sleep is
sleep
for
is
the
for
weak.
the week. Yes, Sarah Marie.
Yeah, that's
Good for you.
that's
true.
Sarah's been she's been pulling late nights with me. Just we just been hanging out and.
That's very nice. You're together. I'm alone. Forever.
Do y'all not remember Bring Me the Horizon? Sleep as I was awake and yada yada blah blah blah.
What I don't know. What
I'll
is
sleep
sleeping for them?
I'll sleep
Really,
when I'm
none
dead.
of that.
Remember the
Hardcore.
Horizon?
Bring
Bring
Me
Me
to
the
the Horizon.
Bring Me the
Horizon. Yes,
Horizon?
it was a band that like.
Do you know this?
Oh, that
Please,
band.
I'm
Yeah.
counting on you.
No, I do know sleep.
Oh.
Well,
Bring Me
but
the
I
Horizon?
don't. That's like some screamo band.
Yes, it was
Yeah.
a screamo band back like way in the day. They were named after the Pirates of the Caribbean scene where he's
Bring
like Bring
Me
Me
the
the Horizon. Exactly. So they became like this really well-known screamo
Ugh.
band. Had a song Sleepers of the Week, blah 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 blah. Hit. I downloaded. You know, I paid for it.
What's some of your favorite
Doubt
music?
that's what she wanted to really express. She likes black metal and hates emo screamo bands.
There are good ones. We ourselves listen to
Are
like
there?
emo screamo.
It just seems like such a weird. I don't know, man. When people see screamo, it's like I really don't know what to think of. It's just such a hard genre to like pinpoint on.
What are some of your favorite? Okay, so like just so the people can also know too. Like, what's some of your favorite music that you actually do listen to?
Oh, good God, that's hard to pinpoint. It's really all over the
Name
place.
things.
All right, I like rap. I like French hip
No,
hop.
name artists, name bands, just out there. Go.
Okay, I like Suicide Boys. I like Denzel Curry. I like Ariana Grande. I like Edith Piaf. It really is all over the place. Cab
I know one of
Calloway.
those names.
Yeah, you know Cab Calloway from back in the 1930s.
No.
Okay, well, I was hoping.
I know Ariana Grande.
I mean, you know, I like what I like. It's really hard to pinpoint a genre because I could say I like country, but then a country song will come out and I'm like, I don't like that.
No, that's why I never say when people ask me what I like. I don't say genres. I say it depends on my mood, and then I'll name specific songs.
Yes, exactly.
Because there's plenty of artists, plenty of genres that have many exceptions.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like the only one I've ever said was like I don't care for country, but there's plenty of country songs that I can name that I actually do enjoy.
Yes, exactly.
But predominantly, that's the thing I don't care for. And like ska, for instance, like one of my best friends takes me to ska places because like if I won't let her go alone, so I'll go with her. And I don't think I care for ska until I hear certain things, or I'm just like I'll be introduced to certain things that I like, and it just hits me in a certain way. Whereas as a general rule, I don't care for ska, but I do like certain things, certain songs.
I get that. I didn't learn how to skank until I was 17, which is like, you go to ska shows, so you know what that is, the whole skanking, the skipping and whatnot.
When I was growing up, it was much more like the hardcore stuff. It was like hardcore dancing.
Okay, I've clearly dated you again.
What? Ryan, have you ever hardcore danced?
Oh,
or
God,
skanked?
no.
Have you skanked?
Yes, you have.
No,
I've
I
seen
fucking
you.
haven't.
I have
You
pictures
haven't
of you.
skanked.
I mosh.
Oh,
I have pictures of you hardcore
you're
dancing.
punching
don't.
people in the jaw.
No, I don't. No, there's no dancing involved, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I have
I
pictures
know.
of Ryan in high school, also hardcore dancing. Or
Oh.
attempting to.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do.
You catch me skipping.
Skipping.
No, you don't.
Yes,
You
I do.
definitely don't.
You've been in fucking pits with hardcore kids.
Yeah,
I've seen you.
I've definitely been in pits with hardcore kids.
And swinging
Doesn't
your
mean I'm
arms
in
in that fashion.
Come on, dude. You don't know what's happening, bro.
You don't know what's happening. You don't know what's going on right now.
You don't know what's happening, bro. Wait, is Sarah talking shit about you guys' music?
I think so. Bring Me the Horizon, maybe. Yeah, it's a really old band, like back in the day.
Next.
I was in middle school.
No, it's hard. It's hard because so just so everyone knows, like we're on a delay here.
hot.
So when you kind of comment like that, I don't know what you're referring to.
Yeah, we have a fucking real bad delay now. Facebook's.
Oh yeah, we didn't even talk really about this. Facebook changed their live stream now, so like there's a hardcore delay.
Hardcore dancing.
Hardcore dancing delay.
Delay.
We have to use a third-party program just to be on Facebook Live now.
By the way, you know what I was gonna say? As I was thinking in the bathroom. The sounds. Remember how much fun we had at that sound
one of my
check?
favorite pictures is you, me, and Ricky.
Yeah.
The Sounds. We saw the Sounds at the House of Blues in Anaheim.
So they're gonna be at the Trube.
Yeah, you've never heard the Sounds?
I have not heard.
Oh,
wow.
No.
They're gonna be at the Trube in May, and I think we should all go and reenact.
Do they have new music? Like I don't know.
Yes,
I haven't heard the Sounds.
Oh
since
my
then.
God! They have two. They have two latest albums that are like. I mean, two albums that came out over these past couple
Will
years.
there be alcohol?
Yes, of course.
Obviously.
Okay,
Troubadour.
count me in.
Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna show you the Sounds after this, and then
We're gonna play the sounds. We're gonna play the sounds.
Play the fucking.
I'm gonna show
sound.
you some of these, some of my favorite, and like and Sarah hates everything I like, but she actually does like the sounds.
Okay.
So.
Play us the sounds.
Put on
Wait, what's something we used to listen back in the day?
Dance With Me by the Sounds. That's
Boom, and we're gonna put it low, and we're also gonna talk over it so that we don't get pulled.
okay.
Cool.
Is that copyrighted?
Yes, definitely. Absolutely copyrighted.
Yeah, definitely. And they're
Well, in that case.
here we go.
Fuck you, Disney.
fucking Disney.
Oh, and they're listening
Oh
to
my
us. They're
God.
listening to me talk about Disney, and they're like,
Yo, I literally haven't been to Disneyland since the deluxe passes have been $20. That's been a minute.
jeez.
That's been a minute.
That has been a long fucking time.
Yes.
Well, they actually have one right now that's a SoCal resident pass that's also $20.
But see, why would I want to go to the SoCal thing when like they're blocked out the entire summer, every single weekend?
Yeah, you're right.
just got the Flex Pass, so I went. I didn't get that part.
I mean, you got to get a job like me, then you can go.
Exactly, but like I don't have any weekends off. Like it just doesn't work for me.
My brewery's closed on Tuesdays. That works out.
Yeah, no, I got so after I went, I got the Flex Pass, which is basically
Flex on this, bro.
It's like the same it's the same dates that you can go, but they have this new thing where you can go on blackout dates that as long as you make a reservation ahead of time. If the reservations are full, you can't go.
What is ahead of time? Like 2 weeks?
It
3?
depends. It depends on how packed they get, essentially, or how packed
Okay.
they assume they're gonna get, at least. Yeah,
I'm with
I'm
it.
trying to not, I'm talking over this.
Come on,
Woo!
dance with me, yeah.
Is this the sound?
This is the
This
sounds.
is the sounds, yeah.
I feel so ashamed to have a note of.
But yeah, we
anything
had
about
so
them.
much fun. That was the first show I had ever been to where I wasn't moshing, I was dancing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
What was your first concert?
My first.
Wow, that's actually a good question. What is your first? I know my answer.
same.
Him.
Same.
Oh.
Yeah.
Him at the
But
Wiltern.
I took you to that. Well, I didn't take you. We went together to that one.
Well, I guess
Wiltern.
I guess
I had seen
there's a
them.
caveat to that. I've seen shows. I've been to like the Hollywood Bowl where people played live.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
a
don't
concert.
really remember. Yeah, but it was like Nickelodeon type shit, like kids thing.
That still counts.
But I don't remember who they are. I just know I went. Like the first ticket I
Okay, so if
purchased
we're
for
gonna- actually,
myself
if we're
is
gonna
him.
do this, I gotta think about this.
Yeah, the first ticket I actually purchased for myself was him at the Wiltern in like 2000.
Wait, what was the Little Nicky one? Go back up there.
Huh?
Little Nicky.
you gotta tell me- this is a Witcher joke. Did either of you watch The Witcher?
Oh, no.
Jennifer, no.
Yeah, you have to watch. You have to watch
No,
the.
no,
the
no, no,
yeah,
no.
you
I
have to
saw
watch-
like 4 episodes when I had the flu.
Is that your granny?
It was great.
Yeah. Stop
Yeah.
looking at this. I'm trying to get to a certain
Oh,
thing.
sorry.
Okay, but what is like the first thing? Like you were talking about.
No, I don't know what my first actually. Okay, check this out. So, 2004.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
I was 14 for my 14th birthday. For my
You know our ages correlate with the numbers.
well,
right?
no, but I think it was. I think it was.
2004.
we were
before-
born in 1990, so it's easy. 1991, we're one. 1992, we're two.
1990.
Yes.
I was born
Jesus.
95.
Ugh,
Baby,
Y'all are
That's
ancient
all right.
to me.
you're
Actually-
a baby.
it's okay. Did I tell you I had my wallet at a bar, like this, on the bar,
Uh-huh.
and this kid sits next to me at the bar, and he goes, "Oh, that's that funny '90s cartoon, huh?"
Huh? I like how you make them sound older too. By the way. Oh, that's a funny '90s cartoon, huh?
Back in my day.
Oh, but he was actually like 12. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No, he was.
He was at the bar.
He was like literally just 21, and
Yeah.
and he was like, "Oh, that's that funny '90s." It's,
It's a funny '90s
Oh my god, that's fucking. Don't tell me. Don't fucking tell me. Don't
see,
tell me.
she's not gonna know it.
I'm gonna know it. It's the Beavers, damn it.
No, it's not.
It is the Beavers.
it's
No, but I.
Ren and
appreciate-
Stimpy.
Yay!
The Angry Ren and
Angry,
Stimpy.
Angry Beavers was a good.
That was my
though.
shit, actually. I'll be honest. I prefer Angry Beavers to Ren and Stimpy.
I prefer Cat Dog to Ren and
You
Stimpy.
found some old ass
No,
pictures.
I scrolled all the way down. This is me with my best friend Elijah Wood.
Oh my god. That story, dude. I still can tell people.
Dude,
they
him-
still laugh
oh.
about it.
Yeah.
That little spider web in his eye.
This is
Look at
Ryan
him.
drunk and passed out on this floor.
Show the. Do the screen grab. Do the screen cap. Can we do this to the stream? Watch. Go.
Maybe we
Click
can.
on OBS. Click on OBS.
Let me put that up first.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do
Let's
this.
see if we can do this.
Let's see. I can do that.
There it is.
Yeah.
There I am. There I am. Look at.
So wait, let me see if I can do this. I don't know. If
Oh,
it's-
let's see if
it's-
let's
there's
see
a
what
delay.
happens in
There's
the
a
delay.
There's
Let's
a
see what
delay.
happens. Look.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
Yay! Yeah, you can kind of see this is Ryan. We're going through my old pictures. This is Ryan D passed out on my floor, and what I did was I actually tossed a bed on him because I was like, if you wake up and you feel like your back's hurting, you can sleep on this bed. But he just passed out on my fucking hardwood floor.
I slept under a mattress.
Yeah,
that night.
oh yeah, so I tossed it on him and he woke up and it was still there. He used it as a blanket.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
All right, so I'm gonna put this
I
back
tend to do that.
this.
That's not. Look how skinny I was, man.
Yeah, we were all skinnier. That was my old puppy Lana,
Oh.
my Jima, R.I.P.
Oh my god,
Pig.
fucking Joe. We
Yeah,
antiqued
your
him.
cousin. We antiqued him. He got super drunk and passed out, so I tossed flour in his
That's
face.
you?
No, it's
that's
my cousin.
His cousin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love going through these old pictures sometimes.
Yeah, dude.
But I'm trying to find. There it is. This is us at the sound.
Oh, there it is.
We're at Disneyland, so that's why it has
Show
the
the
ears.
people. Show the
Okay,
people.
so I'm gonna put this on the OBS now. Can I just do that or no? What is?
No,
sync-
I gotta. I'll
sync?
make one for you. We can actually after this. I'll fuck with it. I'll fix it for you.
Yeah. So this is us. At
Oh
the
my
sounds. Look at
God.
Ricky's fucking weird beard.
Yeah, dude. Look at my weird fucking perv mustache.
You look like child molester Johnny Depp type
Yeah, I
thing.
do.
It's weird. I look the same but thinner.
Yeah, and you have a soul patch.
I have a soul patch.
And you're wearing my
Oh.
my fucking shirt.
I think I still have that shirt.
I won't fit in it. Doesn't matter.
I don't know if I fit in it. But yeah, what are you drinking? A Michelob or something?
No, that's a Corona tall boy, bro.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's not
Corona
any
Extra.
better.
It's
No.
better than a Michelob. Michelob can suck it.
Why
do you have that extra? Oh, it's because that
Yeah,
thing.
I don't
Okay.
know that I've ever had a Michelob in my life.
Same.
Yeah, but no, that was like super fun.
That was one of the, and that's at my old house right there.
Yeah, I remember this. So Ryan's very first time he moved out, he got the best house and then immediately lost it.
I did. I went, this is way cool, and I threw parties every night.
And then he got kicked out.
And then I got kicked out.
Oh, and then I had this pig. My cousin left her pig there.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's the fucking pig.
And then Ryan's like, "Oh, let me let it out of its cage." And I'm gonna put it on OBS again too. I like that I can do the screen grab a little bit.
Yeah.
So it's like, he's like, "Let me let it out of the cage." I'm like, "No, it's gonna shit. Don't let it out of its cage." He's like, "No, I promise. If it shits, I'll clean it up." I'm like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yes." I'm like, "Cool." And then he immediately shit as soon as he let him out of the cage. And then this is Ryan cleaning it up.
Aww.
Oh, but look at your hair.
I know it's fucking ravishing, right?
Exactly. All right, I'm gonna stop doing that for right now.
Okay, actually, my first concert was him at the Glass House, 2004,
Ooh.
Yeah.
and my aunt bought me tickets. She knew that I was.
You saw him before you and I went?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw them for the Love Metal tour. We saw them for the
Dark Light? No, there was
Dark Light tour.
No, it was before that.
Yeah.
We saw it once at least before that.
we saw Dark Light tour, and then maybe twice they came around.
No, I've seen it more than twice. I've seen them more than twice. What I'm saying is the first time, it was before Dark Light.
Oh, the first time was for the Love Metal tour. So we went.
Was I with you? We were in high school still.
Yeah, we still. So we went. It was okay.
But I don't remember it being there.
So they did a small U.S. tour. I think that's when I went in 2004. And then
Maybe it wasn't because 2004 for sure.
I went in 2004 for sure.
Then
before you
it
did.
was because I remember.
And
going
then I
after,
went. And then I went
probably
in like 2005,
2006.
2006.
Yeah,
with you.
that's when I went.
And then we went another time, like in 2008.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was Dark Light.
Yeah.
Because I was like, we were the only ones that liked him, and then all of a sudden they went to Hot Topic and everything, and then like everyone was all about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, we liked him before they were cool.
We kind of.
In the U.S.
I mean, most of them.
Hipsters.
Yeah, but like in the U.S. at
Who am I
least.
playing footsie with?
This is me.
Oh, okay.
It's okay, we dated.
It's okay.
I dated all
I
of you.
dated
It's
all. Yeah,
fine.
she said it.
In my mind.
Yeah. So Sarah still makes fun of me for my tattoo.
Which one?
Your him tattoo? It's actually a really cool tattoo, regardless of what you like. But like, so this is the rosary tattoo, but it changed it to a heartogram with the skeleton hands.
Oh.
Actually, do you guys want to talk about tattoos while I go pee?
Why don't we?
Sure.
Cool.
What do you got?
Because I have no tattoos.
Why not? Do you ever think about it? Come back. We'll talk.
I mean, the only thing I can really say is like I've seen a lot of videos lately. People who aren't ready for tattoos, who go get these tattoos and then like are filming their experience with these like tattoo artists, screaming and yada yada yada. I'm sure
Yeah,
you've seen
my
them,
first
right?
one. This is my first one, and I hate it.
Were you an a-hole about it?
No.
Screaming and yelling?
Yeah, I wasn't screaming and yelling.
Okay.
No, I took it,
All right.
but I hate it.
All right. What would you change about it?
Well, actually, I was just dumb. I was a dumb drunk teen, and I got in big trouble with my parents over it.
Okay.
And then I had to have it. I had to have it gone over again to like get touched up and colored and stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Should I show you my first tattoo?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So my first tattoo, it was a foot sole tattoo.
Okay.
It's on the bottom of my foot.
Shit.
Yeah, it's on the bottom of my
That
foot.
was your first one?
My first
Doesn't
tattoo.
that hurt?
I was more ticklish than anything.
Ah.
Gotta wipe off the lint off my foot. Okay. So the first tattoo I ever had. Here's the camera.
Yeah.
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 It is literally on the bottom of my foot sole.
What the fuck? What is that? Is
It
it
says-
Star Trek or something?
You think it's Star Trek? You want to guess? 3 guesses. That's one. It's a video game. Hint?
Halo.
No.
No, it's from. No, it's definitely from.
There are dragons and warriors and magic.
Warcraft.
No, not Warcraft. There are elves. There are it's fucking Skyrim, okay?
Oh, Skyrim.
Yeah. So this says Dovazul.
Oh my god! See, that's like so past my whole generation. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I'm turning 30 in like a couple weeks, so I don't even know. I like Skyrim. I'm like Skyrim. I didn't even have a fucking computer to play
All
video
right.
games.
So wait, I
on.
was mistaken. It says Dovahkiin in Dovazul. So yeah, it is the dragon language. This is actually the
Okay.
second time I had to have it touched up. So this is I'm going on my 4th touch-up now.
You've touched it up already that many times?
Yes.
So you actually still like that tattoo?
I really do. It was my first tattoo. I feel like there's like some sort of like weird connection because I've spent... Skyrim is my life, okay? Like, I've spent like 2, maybe...
I respect it.
Almost 350 hours on it.
Oh, my God.
So that's why I got the tattoo, right? Yeah, that was like 3 years ago now. So I don't know what I'm clocking in at now. It's just... I really like Skyrim. I feel like I have to keep commemorating it because it's just like such a big part of my life. So,
Sarah says him was never cool. Thank you. Thanks, sweetheart.
It was all about AOL Messenger.
Don't even get me started.
Hey, back in the day, I was Pee-wee Watermelon.
That's like Kiwi Watermelon.
Pee-wee Watermelon.
Oh, Kiwi Watermelon.
Yeah, like that one guy.
I was what the fuck was mine? I don't remember. I think mine was just some guy. That was the. Do you remember what my AOL Messenger was?
Just a smidgen more cooler.
Guy, right?
Was it some guy? It was some guy named Rye. Yeah,
Rye?
that's what it was. That is what it was. And Ricky had the wackest ones. He was in Love and Lonely.
Yeah. It's all about.
He was all about him for like 5 minutes, and then when we really got into it, he was like, that's why we called him Kid Chameleon, because he couldn't stick with one fucking thing.
Him was never.
He couldn't.
Never cool.
Yeah, that's my lady. Just hating all my favorite things.
Haters gonna hate.
Anyway, so what do you have in your forearm there? What's that?
So this is a it's honestly just a traditional snake with a dagger. I just googled traditional tattoos and tried to come up with like some idea with it.
Yeah.
A lot
It
of
looks
people
very dark markish.
Yeah, a lot of people come up to me and be like, "Oh my god, I love your Harry Potter tattoo." And it's like, if I had $1 for every time somebody told me that,
Yeah.
I'd have enough for a cover.
Mine are all very.
I have enough to get a Harry Potter tattoo.
Mine are all very, very influenced by cholos. So, like, I got
Ryan's the most Mexican white boy I've ever met.
like this one, and it's been the same guy that does all of them for me. So, except for this one.
Oh yeah, like your
So
first
what
one. I was
day?
there for your first one.
Yeah,
It
we
was
talked
not
about
nice.
that. Let's not talk about it
What day
anymore.
is Dia de los Muertos? What day is that?
What day is it? Yeah, November 1st.
Okay, you can have the tattoo.
Challenge. He's half Mexican.
Yeah, and then this one too. This one people laugh at a lot. The wrists.
What does it say?
Family first.
Family first. Why do people laugh at that?
I don't know. And also because it's like someone was telling me that like, why did you put it outward when it's supposed to be for you? And I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, regardless, it's on your wrist.
Yeah,
You don't
it's
know how to
on
see
me
that when you-
Because fuck you. That's why.
And it just so happened to work out this way that like I designed this tattoo, but like I had the idea in my head, but I can't fucking draw, so I just I drew like a shitty version of it, and then I told my buddy, I was like, hey, I know you can do this. Like I've seen you do like praying hands before, but I was like for like cholos and stuff, and I was like, but I'm like I want the rosary, but I don't want a crucifix. I want this, and I was like, and then whatever like flowers you can put on the back. And I just kind of like gave him a shitty sketch, and then this is what came out of it. And he ended up fucking killing it, you know.
It's nice though.
Yeah,
That's actually my favorite of your tattoos.
yeah. And it just so happened that when we worked it out, I was like, oh yeah, let's make it look like that guy's hands. So it kind of
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it. You can see the distinction between like
Yeah.
the flowers and the skull hands for sure.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah,
Okay,
anyway,
it's your
that's
fir-
tattoos.
This is your first podcast, right?
It's true. Yeah, we were just talking about my foot
Oh,
sole
there you go.
tattoo. You missed it.
Which one?
My foot sole on like the bottom
that
of my
all you
foot.
got?
No, I got 8. I think I
Show
have
it.
bottom of my foot.
Oh come on.
I got 1 on my calf. I have 1 on my thigh. Not everybody's cup of tea. I got the 1 on my wrist. I have 1 on my...
Wait. Okay, back up.
All right,
up.
back
What's
up.
the one on your chin?
The one on my shin, it is my
butterfly?
my mother's eyes. My mother.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah.
Actually, my mom has one just like that too.
Oh, well, thank you. Pinterest.
Yeah. And then thigh. What's the one on the thigh?
Yeah, so the thigh
I
was
don't, you,
one...
don't, you don't have to show me. Just
Of course. So I
Just
just...
say
I,
what it is.
Yeah.
I saw a picture of a teacup, and I kind of like wanted to incorporate like something of me in it. So I saw like someone else that had
so
like...
somebody drew a picture of you in a teacup. No, I'm just kidding.
No, someone drew a teacup, and I'm like, how can I turn this into me? So
Uh-huh.
I thought about like, my specific teacup has an alien in the tea bag. So it says not everybody's cup of tea. So if you look closely,
cool.
yeah, you can kind of see that like it's an alien tea bag. So it's not your regular
Yeah,
tea
yeah,
bag.
got
So
it.
that's me.
Got it.
Then I got my my knife right here on my middle finger from when I went to culinary school. I got my...
I thought it was from when you went to prison.
Oh, that too. I got to drag my shorts down low.
Real criminals don't get tattoos.
Real what?
It was actually a quote from a guy when I met in jail. He's
That's scary. That is real scary to hear.
No, literally. So when I'm in there, he's like, you see all these motherfuckers covered head to toe in tattoos? I'm like, yeah. He's like, street criminals. You know why I'm here? And he told me why. I'm not going to say it. He's like, you know why I don't have any tattoos? I'm like, why? He's like, because I'm a real criminal.
Ooh.
That
I
gives
can
me
feel
chills.
that.
dude.
Yeah,
Yes.
for
And
sure.
I'm like, all right, white man,
Yeah.
I'm going to
That gives me chills. I don't
And
know.
I kid you not, if you saw him today, he'd look like just any other person.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the real
That
danger.
is the real. And that is so true. The real criminals don't have tattoos.
It's so
Fuck.
true.
Yeah.
What do they have to show off? You know what I mean?
Ugh, that's so creepy.
Yup.
He just eating his Cheez-Its like nonchalant. Like he didn't just say that. Like, oh,
Ugh.
I don't have any tattoos.
I wish I had less than I do.
I'm not a criminal, so I just like tattoos.
I haven't been caught.
One
so
of one of the three of us is not allowed to vote in the U.S. today.
it's not me.
I just didn't.
Well, you're just irresponsible. We already covered that.
I forgot.
I woke up at 8 a.m.
Wait, is today the last? Is today the day?
It's
today's the
primary
day!
election, yeah.
Whatever.
But I mean, it's not your last.
Last time I tried to do it, I got
day.
fucked, so I'm not doing it again.
Do it again.
It's too late.
Wait,
No, it's
isn't
not.
it too late?
It's not too late. No,
Isn't this just like the fucking the prelims?
but you can register as a registerer. Yes,
Can I? Yeah. And I'm registered in East LA, so I don't
it's
even.
technically not too late. No, like you can re-register.
Fuck,
Yada yada
I
yada.
probably could just still go. I don't
Yes,
fucking know.
they kind of make it like accessible
haven't
to
been
where
paying
like
attention.
you have no
You show up with a beer
excuses.
can in your hand. I'm ready. I'm ready to fucking vote, you guys.
Give me Obama again.
Yeah, I'm on Obama. I vote Obama. Obama.
Where do I vote Obama?
Where? Give me the booth.
Where do I vote Obama?
I want Obama's booth.
Hey, show me where I can vote Obama.
That's awful. He's like that ex-boyfriend you just like miss.
Yeah.
And you just like constantly remind yourself about.
You're like, hey, still thinking about you.
I know, like I've changed. Okay, like
You know what's funny,
you're
actually?
doing all these great things.
Wait, what? What did Linda say?
Well, she's pissed off that you didn't get to vote, or that you didn't vote.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah.
Oh, That's-
No, somebody, what did it call it? Compared voting for
Jesus.
a president to having an ex. And no, if you think about it, it's if you have someone, the very next president is the almost polar opposite of that last one.
yeah.
Because you're like, nah, that didn't work. Let's do this.
Only Trump's gonna do 2 terms. Let's be real.
If this past 4 years didn't happen, I would disagree with you.
Okay.
I'm not saying I want it.
I'm not saying I want it either.
We are in a simulation.
I'm saying there's a lot of things out of our control.
I got so blackout drunk when he won.
I cried.
I was on a plane.
Were you that person?
I was on.
I was crying and like looking at Twitter, like why?
I was on a plane.
Oh no!
I was on a plane from Seattle, and literally the first thing they said is
We did a podcast. We did a podcast.
Oh yeah, I did. I phoned in from Seattle, and then I got on the plane
And we were
as
doing-
they were
we were-
being tallied,
Yeah,
and then
we
I
were-
landed.
We were doing live tallies.
I landed, and they're like, "Welcome back to LA." Also, Trump is our new president,
No!
and I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah, but we called you. We
Tear.
called you while
take me back. I'm gonna jump the border. I'm gonna jump back. I'm gonna go to Canada.
No, what was funny was he was on that trip. We were doing the podcast, and then and we called him as he was like still in Seattle, and we're like, you might just have to go over to Canada, bro. We're like, because we did like a live podcast for like all the votes we counted and stuff, and we were doing it, and we're like checking the numbers, and we called him. We're like, hey man, you might just want to cross the border up north, stay up there.
Man. It's crazy, honestly. When you zoom out and think about it.
Yeah. I made a joke the next morning. I was like, man, I got so drunk, I thought Donald Trump was president.
And this is the world we live in now.
Wow.
It's true.
All right, you guys. Let's actually start getting into some stories. That sound good?
We're there.
We're there, man. We're there, man. We're so there.
It's me, bitches. I may have some news for you. Go ahead.
Entertainment news, everybody. This just broke out.
That is a scientific fact, huh?
I'm not gonna get to this story. I have a question for you. News story that'll make you guys a little bit tingly in the fans. Okay, we need to move on from that. I need to get away from that real quick.
I read somewhere that their periods attract bears.
I also have to shout these guys out. They are no way affiliated with the show whatsoever. However, these are some of my favorite things that I've actually recently discovered. These are called Blossom Bros wine spritzers. These are 6% alcohol wine spritzers that are fucking delicious that I got at the 99-cent store.
Every homeless guy hears you.
99-cent store.
What?
Nothing. A lot of poor people drink these.
I've never even seen these before.
Yeah, I know. I used to get them in East LA all the time.
Oh, you've never brought them? You never brought them
No,
up?
because I drank them all. What the fuck do you want from me?
So these are wine spritzers that I found at the 99-cent store. They're fucking delicious.
Yeah, they're bomb as shit, dude.
Thanks for sharing, bro.
Have y'all ever heard of MD 2020s though?
That's a
fucking
old
Back in high
shit.
school, right?
Wait.
Hold
You guys
on,
ever
hold on.
heard of
Back in-
Four Loko?
Of
Wait up.
course, back before they
You guys
reformulated.
you guys ever tried Mickey's?
Wait up, youngster. She's the one trying to tell.
And that weird barrel looking can.
That's not what I'm talking about, but okay.
What?
Yeah, Mickey's in like that weird little barrel looking glass container.
I'm sorry, I've only had...
Oh, the grenades.
It looked like a grenade, yeah.
I've only had Mickey's in 32s and 40s.
And 40s.
Well, it's got
yeah, but they had
yours,
I
yeah.
did have had the grenades.
Okay.
I've never even seen
Same.
them.
I've had the grenades too. And the MD 2020s, yeah. Blue was my
Do you like wine at all?
Sometimes, yes. This is a lot. This is a lot going on.
You don't have to... I'm saying, do you want
I'm
to
like,
try it?
let's switch. I'll try the wine.
No,
Okay.
I actually want to keep that. I just want to let you taste it.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It tastes like water.
Yeah. And it's 6% alcohol, and I love it.
That's nice.
Hold up. Can we play a song
Yeah.
that affiliates to this white wine spritzer?
What's the song?
White wine spritzer
Okay.
by Oakley Dokley.
Okay. Cool. You guys talk while I look this up and stop looking at my screen.
So Oakley Dokley. Sorry, I'm eating Cheez-Its.
Yeah.
Remember Cheese Nips?
They still exist.
Cheese nips.
What a more racist fucking sounding treat, right?
Okay.
What? Oh, what? We're gonna just pretend like nip wasn't a fucking racial slur to Chinese people?
What?
Oakley
It's a what?
Dokley.
What are you talking about, Ryan?
Oh, come on, fuck you, nip.
Have you heard of Jack Diddley?
Jack Diddley. Yeah.
Yes.
no, I
If
haven't.
you Google Jack Diddley, it's like this guy who legit has his own
we go, here we
talk
go.
show. Yeah.
Okay, wait. Who's Jack Diddley?
He just has a talk show called Jack Diddley. He's like, you're on the air with Jack Diddley, and people are just calling him, like, pranking him and yada, yada, yada.
He's
But
the guy that makes smoothies?
He's like this poor guy who's just, like, trying to get his show on the air, Jack Diddley.
Yeah,
People
well,
want to call in, and I was like, Jack
Diddley-
Diddley Squat. It's
Jack-
so sad.
There's a guy who used to do a show, public access, called Let's Jog, Make Smoothies, and Paint all at the same time. And
No.
he'd take calls. Okay, hold up. So real quick. We've talked about this band before.
Yeah, I know. We've all.
Wait, I've never fucking talked about
You've never
Oakley
heard about this?
Dokley, no.
This is Oakley Dokley. This
Are you a
is
fan of The Simpsons?
This is a heavy metal.
Briefly.
What do you like, Yana? What is your shit?
I like things I can watch on Netflix, okay? Like reruns
What'd
are
you
my
do?
ish.
I threw the
don't
chair down, but I
really-
did it like slowly, so it didn't make that much noise. But I'm still mad.
Okay. What do you like, Yana?
Things,
Yana.
video games, Netflix. I mean, I never really watched The Simpsons
Oh, what's
when
your favorite?
it was
What's your favorite?
on.
Okay, what's your favorite video game?
My favorite video game, Skyrim, hands down.
She has a
Yeah.
Skyrim tattoo on her foot.
Skyrim.
I wasn't here for that. I went to go pee for that.
Second one, Fallout, if you must know.
That's all. Both of those are cool.
Oh, that's good.
All right,
Fallout's
but as far as movies or TV shows, what are your favorite shit?
American Horror Story?
Ryan loves Simpsons
I do.
more so than me for sure.
I like a lot of horror. Comedy, it takes a lot for me to get interested in comedy, you know?
Why is that? Do you think?
I don't know. Simpsons didn't catch my eye. A lot of things don't really catch my eye. It's hard for me to like pinpoint
like the Beavers.
what. Kinda. It's hard for me to like pinpoint like what catches my eye in comedy when I don't really know what it is.
I really thought we were friends today. I really
Well,
did.
you know what? The feeling's mutual, Ryan.
But actually, Yana's a great.
I gave you a beer.
And I accepted it gracefully. What do you mean?
Yana's a great example of like we actually don't all like exactly the same things, but we like each other.
Yes, like I don't watch TV, you know? Like
It's really weird.
I don't watch TV. I'm sorry.
Or Star Wars.
Or Star Wars. If it's Star Trek, I can fucking talk about Spock
I find it wild
Kirk
that,
all day.
because most people that I know that don't do any of that shit also stay off the internet and video games, but you're like so obsessed with Skyrim.
It's so true, yeah.
That's wild.
I mean, it's kind of like the whole escapism for me.
I'm with you with escapism. Actually, that's probably why I don't watch most of the movies that Ryan hates that I don't watch.
Okay.
I'd much rather
'cause
watch
you're
dragons
fucking shit.
and boobies
Yeah.
in a fantasy and sci-fi
Oh,
setting.
sorry, I'm
Got
a little.
the mods.
I'm not an adolescent. I don't have to see a pair of boobs every fucking time I put the TV on.
No,
Oh,
but I do
shit.
appreciate boobs though. So
Boobs are great, but
yeah.
you know what? Sometimes I want to watch some fucking substance and not just boobs. You
Sometimes I want to see Thomas the Choo Choo Train coming in on the fucking Helgen scene. You know what I mean?
Yeah, same.
Did I just say all of it
Yeah.
in one sentence?
know? No, I was waiting for you to like stumble on something. It was just that was some smooth wording. I don't know why. It sounded poetic. Almost.
You were like, this bitch don't know what she's talking about. I know Skyrim, okay? I have it engraved in my skin, Ryan.
And you also said it like a New Yorker, which I was like, where is she from right now? What is happening?
Where are you from?
I am from Calexico, California, which is essentially...
I don't know. That's a place.
It is essentially Mexico. It's California, Mexico, Calexico. That's where it came from.
Is that a real city?
It is literally 2 minutes from the border of Mexico, yes.
But it's in the United States. So
It
do
is in
you
the
have to
United
pass?
States.
No, I'm saying do you have to pass through it? Because I've been to Mexico. I've driven to Mexico, but you like through like San Diego, then to
Yeah, you do pass it. They do customs. If you are selected for random inspection, you gotta go through all that.
actually,
I've been
I-
selected for random
But
inspection.
I didn't know
you
where
do not
Calexico is.
need a passport to come back. Okay, I have said that.
Oh
I
no,
have-
yeah.
Yeah, I have
said
not-
that shit
friends
too.
family,
Yeah.
I passed when I was like 26.
Oh, my mom says
Yeah.
it's Japanese, not Chinese people that are called nips. You fucking racist fuck, Ryan. She said that. That's in quotations. You racist fuck, Ryan.
Well,
I was so upset.
it would it would take a nip to know.
But yes, that is.
That makes
don't know.
less
I
sense.
know. I don't know. I'm just
She's
trying to be
Mexican,
offensive.
Ryan.
It would take a.
You're messing with my vieja,
It would take a.
my old lady mom,
I actually, see, I
mi mama.
I don't even want to call your mom anything bad because she's my love.
Okay,
I love your mom.
I love your mom.
It's so weird to hear.
Why is that weird? We've known each other for the same
I
length
know,
of
I
time.
know. I do love your mom though. She's so
Yes.
sweet.
Oh,
I went to his grandmother's birthday, and she's introducing introducing herself to people that she's just for the first time meeting. It's like, hey, what's up? My name's Angie. I'm Ryan's friend. I mean, mom.
Yeah, that's my mom. She's like, I'm Ryan's friend. I mean,
what an angel!
Mom. Yeah. I'm like, that's exactly what. Yeah, that's how I grew up. Like she.
I know. That's
Yeah.
why the last couple times I went over to my mom's, I stayed up late too, just fucking around, just talking, telling stories. Did I ever tell you the story how she came home drunk and she was mad that like the people gave her like food to take home?
No. I don't
And
think
she
I-
was very offended that
they
like
gave her food?
that they gave her food. She came home. She's like,
I would never be offended if someone gave me
No,
food.
but,
I like
but she was so
food.
drunk.
Most of the time,
Hold on.
I appreciate when people.
Yeah,
give me
hold
food
on,
to take
Garrett.
home. Yes,
Here,
go.
Jägermeister.
Oh, okay. We know we don't fuck with Jägermeister. I don't know if you see my bar.
I fucking love the Jaeger. Give me.
Und
Und das ist mein deutsches Getränk.
Well, he thought he was German for a while.
Sprechen Sie
Deutsch sprechen? Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Nein.
Und ich sprechen ein bisschen Deutsch.
Nein.
He's apparently French.
Oh, blah, blah, I'm just kidding.
Belgian.
Belgian. Okay, I can't keep up with you.
Belgian.
fucking know German.
No, it's a French last name, but it's Belgian. It borders France.
French.
But you
French.
don't know French.
I do actually know.
Or the Germans.
I don't know
Yeah.
French.
We
You
don't-
know French or the Germans.
I do know French.
You know English.
We don't fuck with Jaeger.
I do know French, which is weird.
It's true. Jaeger makes me.
Yeah.
Well, because that was an
Maria.
elective.
Anyway, my mom comes home. She goes,
drunk off Jaeger.
Yeah, but I don't know this yet.
Ah.
So she just shows up. She goes, "Can you believe those bitches I don't feed my fucking kids. And I was like, what? She busts through the door. That's the first thing she says.
Can you believe these bitches think I don't feed my fucking kids?
She's like, they don't think I feed my fucking kids. And I was like, what? She goes, look at all this shit. She's holds up these 2 bags.
Finally, food.
Yeah. She goes, look at all this shit. She's like, this is what? She's like, we're walking out. And they're like, wait, take all this shit for your fucking kids, thinking I don't feed my fucking kids. And she goes, look here, and she like throws it into the kitchen. She's like, come in here. You don't want to fucking eat?
Because I guess we got food now.
I can't breathe.
And she goes, look what they gave me. And she pulls out like a fucking bag of patties. She's like, boigas. And then throws them. And then pulls out another thing, and it's buns. She's like, boiga buns. Throws them. She's like, can you believe they don't think I feed my fucking kids? And then she's like, look, now you guys can eat for fucking days. And I was like, Mom, what's wrong with you? She's like, have you ever had Jägermeister?
Which, for you kids out there, Jägermeister is the goddamn devil.
Laugh.
Just laugh. Yes, laugh.
It brings out Maria and me. You know me as Mari, but if I drink Jaeger, it's Maria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maria's
We have our
Boiga buns.
we have our own Jaeger stories, which we actually won't talk about on air.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell that story on stage, though just the way I told it, because it's true. That's exactly what happened.
Oh, I thought you meant ours. I was like, there's nothing funny about
this
ours.
story, no, our story's not funny.
Ours is very bad.
No, but I've been talking. My mom started trying to do it on stage. I just tried it out for the first time last night. It did not go well.
My stomach hurts.
But I'm glad it's working on you.
Good.
Because it's a true story, and I've it's really, I'm not lying about any of that. That's exactly how it went down.
As someone who knows your mom, I can picture that very well. Yeah.
Yeah. I go, Mom, yeah, that was the funniest thing. I go, Mom,
Can you believe? She goes, the fucking things I can't feed my own kids.
I don't feed my fucking kids.
Take this.
Yeah.
Patties.
Boiga buns. Boiga buns. And then I'm like, Mom, what's the matter with you? She's like, have you ever had Jägermeister?
It's the goddamn devil.
And I go, yeah. She's like, no. Have you ever had Jägermeister frozen?
What? I want to know why it does that, though.
It just, oh man, it's that
worst.
whole.
There's
Okay, let me pause this real quick. People always tell me, "Oh, I've had a bad experience with tequila, or I've had a bad experience with vodka, or this or that." And I tell people,
Whiskey.
99% of the time, I tell people I've had a bad experience with everything.
Yeah,
so
me too.
I've reset. So now I can drink everything. However,
except Jaeger.
the caveat to that is
I
Jägermeister.
think Jaeger. I've never. I've taken shots of Jaeger here and there.
No, it's not. You can't just drink Jaeger and have a good night.
No, you'll never.
Yeah.
No, you'll fight somebody. You'll
Yeah.
murder a person.
Or if you're like, if there's no one around to fight or murder, I'll murder myself.
Yes. Yeah, oh, that's the other. That's the.
That's another way.
That's the other
Someone
type
needs
of
to die tonight.
That's Jägermeister. You flip the bottle over. When you flip the bottle over.
The quote is like, "Someone needs to die tonight." That's what Jaeger is.
Dude, fuck Jaeger, bro.
Yes.
Oh
I
my god.
love Jaeger. Oh my god. You know what
You want
used
a shot?
I mean, a Jaeger? Why the
Oh
fuck
my
not?
god, she's about to fight somebody.
Maybe Maria might.
On
Mari
cam-
would never.
On camera. Well, we
Maria might.
also.
Why do you go by Mari?
I mean, because most people can't pronounce my name. Mariana, Mariana. I can't stand it. So I would rather.
What's wrong with Mariana?
It's fine. It's actually.
I would just rather go by
bought,
Mari.
I bought this tablecloth, so it's you can see it's not absorbing.
But it's a keyboard.
It's waterproof. This is all
Back to it.
waterproof.
Yeah, no. So
All
I
this
can't stand like the abbreviated version of it. So I've just gone by my own abbreviated version of it.
What's wrong with Mariana though? I knew my cousin went out with somebody named Mariana.
Because my name isn't Mariana.
It's
though.
Mariana.
It's Mariana.
Okay.
And if people can't really pronounce that, so I would prefer to go by something that I do like, and I don't like Mariana. So Mari is something.
Flip
I
the
like.
mic a little bit. That way you flipped it. There you go.
There you go. When I drop my drink.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Thank you, Garrett.
Well, that's why. I mean, I guess it's. But I never.
But I call her Yana. That's my nickname.
Is that? But is that fair? Can you? Is Yana fine?
I'll take it. Yeah.
Yana.
Some sort of like variation of it that's not like.
Why don't you just go by Yana then?
Yana's fine, but he's the only one that calls me Yana, so I'm not gonna tell people that I am Yana.
I also like exclusivity. I like being pepper.
I wish I had a nickname.
You have 1,000 nicknames.
It's called most of it's asshole. What is
Yeah. or whatever the other language version of asshole is.
yeah.
This is Ryan Pendejo.
Or gringo. I got gringo. Güerito. Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of things.
A lot of things.
Pendejo. Actually, no. I'm with Ryan on this one. Like, we really didn't have nicknames growing up. Where it's like, you can call someone like AJ or
I think that's why I get so excited when someone calls me Rye.
Well, no, people call you.
Isn't that weird?
Some people call you like Rye Dog or
Yeah.
I had a nickname growing up. It was Cryana. Yeah, so instead of Mariana, it was Cryana.
Because you cried?
I did, but it was not my fault. I had some sort of allergic reaction to the milk that they were giving me at the time, and I did not know how to express
better than La Llorona.
that. Yeah. So that's why I cried so much.
Somebody fucking... God, I remember being... God, who was it? I remember being around somebody who would cry all the time when we were... And somebody made a joke about it. They're like, oh, here she comes, La Llorona.
Aww.
I can't remember.
Just give me a time period. I can tell
I
you.
don't know. It had to have been it was after high school for sure, and I can't remember who it was.
So sad.
Was it you were with this person?
Maybe. I don't fucking know, but it made me laugh so much because that makes sense.
I'm trying to remember who cried.
They get drunk and cry all the time. It might not have been. It might not have been our group. It could have been somebody
a different
else.
group.
Yeah,
it's possible. For me, there was a dude in my group that the first time we got drunk, he started crying, and I remember it vividly because we were in a big group, and he was like, "I love you because you've been with me like my whole life, man."
Who did?
No, let me tell the story first.
Okay.
Like you've been with me my whole life, man.
Sounds like me.
Fucking love you. We've been so much shit, and he starts going through everyone down the list, and he gets to me, he's like, "You're new, but I fucking love you too, man." And that was the best because he's like, that's the perfect drunk where it's like, I fucking love you all. You're new, but I fucking love you too. And then he starts going down the line. But no, that was again someone outside.
It's become an inside joke where Matt Locke, our friend Matt Lockwood, his wife makes fun of me all the time. She's like, "How drunk are you gonna get tonight?" I was like, "I don't know. I might be in tears by the end of the night." She's like, "You always cry when you come over."
Really?
Well, because I always get emotional when I sit with Matt and
Do you get emotional?
It depends on what I'm drinking. Beer
Whiskey.
does not get...
Fucking,
yes.
It's always whiskey.
What's your keys? What's the keys that no, I shouldn't drink that?
Tequila, liquor, anything liquor will get me emotional. I will
was
start telling you.
I'm glad I gave you a margarita.
Yes, I will start telling you.
Why
It's
do you
fine.
guys?
Please spill your drink because I felt bad that I spilled my drink,
What
and
happened?
this makes me feel better.
You.
What happened?
You
right now?
happened.
It slipped out of my hand.
Okay, but back to me.
Yes, keep going.
I do feel emotional when I drink alcohol. I don't know. It kind of wells up inside me, regardless of who I'm with, whether angry or happy. I'm like, yo, this is what I'm feeling. I am so ecstatic I'm with you, or fuck you, bitch. This is, you are exactly what you
I
say.
will fight or cuddle someone right the fuck.
That's exactly, dude. I'm the same way. Well, you know what it is? I always say tequila. I'm like, if I'm at a family gathering.
Sarah says she cries all the time.
Yeah, keep that shit away from me if I'm at a family gathering. It's not gonna
fine.
happen.
Yeah, my mom says your nickname's Rai Rai. I think that's the most I've ever heard. Everyone's called you Rai Rai.
Yeah, right. That adds a syllable though.
Well, it's similar like my brother. He's JJ.
Yeah, that's true. Right.
My nephew is DJ.
That's true though. That is true. No one anybody who doesn't know me would never call me that.
Yeah, and same thing with my brother. Everyone in our family calls him JJ.
Yeah.
And then Jeanette calls him JJ. That's I think Jeanette calls him JJ more than I call him JJ. I call him Jason now.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, Jason, you motherfucker. You didn't fucking clean this. You didn't do that. Yeah.
Anyway, what the fuck? Oh, tequila. I'm dancing with your mom. That's what's
Tequila's
happening.
O'Neill's.
That's always every time. If you invite me to a family gathering and when I'm taking tequila shots with your family, I'm dancing with your mom. That's what's happening.
I'm dancing with your dad.
Nice.
Oh shit.
I'll be honest.
Shit.
I'll be honest. I don't need alcohol to do any of those things.
Oh, I need tequila.
Good for you, Garrett. I need
I
charisma.
will dance with all your parents.
Good for you, Garrett.
sober.
Garrett, fucking your family sober.
Salute.
But JJ to Sarah Marie.
JJ.
But JJ, what? Is that your nickname or is that
No,
your
that's what she said. Say you should call JJ.
Is
Bud
Bud
JJ. Yeah, why haven't you thought about that?
Yeah, because I don't know.
Well, you guys.
I guess I'll hire Sarah to come up with nicknames for everyone.
She always gets mad. She was like,
Sarah, what's your nickname? Go. Like you.
What?
What? It's good. It's on delay. It's gonna take a while.
What her nickname? Oh, anyway, I don't. No, she gets mad. She doesn't get mad. She's just like, why does it sound so weird when you say pussy?
You?
Because she always wears skirts.
Yeah.
And I go, put your pussy away. What the?
You have a lot of emphasis on
Put
the
your
S.
pussy
Yeah.
away.
Pussy.
Put your pussy away.
When someone says pussy, it's different than what you say. You're like pussy.
Yeah, I'm
Pussy.
like, put your pussy away.
Put your pussy away.
Maybe
That's how you say.
is that why? Is that
Yeah.
why it sounds weird? When
I don't
say
know.
it?
That's what I'm hearing.
It's like put your pussy away.
Yeah, like pussy.
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 Yeah, pussy.
That
pussy.
sounds fine.
Maybe it's just the aggression in my voice. I don't know.
Why are you so aggressive?
Who hurt you?
Yeah.
Some pussy.
He's like, why don't you put your pussy away? It sounds a lot different. Like, why don't you put your pussy away? It's very
Yeah,
different.
I go put your pussy away.
Pussy.
I feel some hostility right now.
But anyway, so like she.
Oh, her nickname is Satan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like we'll be getting out of the car and like her,
But JJ.
she's like, why don't you call it JJ?
So I'm airing out my
and I was like,
JJ.
I'm like, because I'm not fucking 12. I'm like,
I'm going to call it a pussy.
I was like, put it away. People can see it right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. She's like, it gets so weirded out when you say. I was like, wait, you're not. Anyway, whatever. We went out one night and I was like, you're not ready to pop that pussy or what?
Pop that pussy.
How you want the pussy couch that your S's and shit?
All right.
Yeah.
All
All right. Let's do it. Let's move on. It's been about 2 hours.
I think it actually has.
Yeah, it has. It's been fun though. I've
I know.
had a good time.
Well, that's why I really like this.
And I'm not.
There's also why I invited Yana too, because I was like I'd much rather have somebody on here to just have a cool conversation.
I like Yana's name I like Yana because it sounds like a southern person talking to a judge.
It's like, hi, I know nothing. It's fine.
Yana,
I swear, Yana, I did
not pop that pussy.
I believe you.
I did not pop that pussy, Yana.
I
swear,
I do declare there is some pussy popping afoot.
I have not eliminated any suspects.
We just have to go down to the store and get some Irish toast.
Okay. Yes.
I was trying to bring the accents back into play. Like you had a Scottish, Irish, Welsh accent. That was
but
my.
we were on the southern
southern.
kick. We were on the southern kick.
I'm being inclusive.
You missed the
I
train.
appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You may have missed the train to Louisiana.
So you're telling me I took the wrong train down to the park? I bought some butter for my party that I was having with the Irishmen. We got some butter for our toast. It's a party that you're not invited to, friend.
Well, I say, why would you not invite me?
It's fucking obvious, isn't it?
I do declare a leprechaun friend might be a suspect.
I believe it's called Lep Recon now that they've reinforced it.
I believe that.
Leprechaun.
I believe that the leprechaun is correct.
The leprechaun may be a con artist.
The Leprechaun, gentlemen. I fucking hate to repeat it.
Yeah.
Leprechaun.
A con artist.
I'm going to Randy Savage. Oh, yeah.
Randy Savage, Kentucky, Irish, go. Okay.
Randy, I do declare, yeah, that maybe this here leprechaun, might be a bit of a suspect, yeah.
I do declare that I do find this leprechaun a bit suspicious.
Leprechaun, what do you have to say for yourself, yeah?
Since we've started the Leprechaun system, I believe we can say we have solved at least 6 missions, sir. How many do you have under your belt?
Well, the leprechauns can't do it, dude. Sorry.
I would also like to know How many missions? I don't even know
Where are we going with
What
this?
is this? Artemis
know.
Fowl?
Yeah, what the
Like,
fuck?
Oh my god, have
damn.
you seen the Artemis Fowl trailer?
I have, and that's why I'm so excited about it, because I read that as a child. That's where I got the whole leprechaun shit from.
Leprechauns?
Like, it was a legit
Like
thing.
recon missions?
The leprechauns
Yeah.
fighting these battles. I am
That's hilarious.
hyped for it.
Ryan keeps disappearing out of camera. Do you fly back, or what do you do?
Oh, because I keep doing this.
Oh, that's why.
This
Yeah.
was the whole thing. We really did like a whole
Sorry.
leprechaun scene.
You know, I did realize recently that I do a pretty good Randy Savage, though.
Oh yeah. That's all I got.
That's all you got? No,
It hurts my fucking vocal cords.
No, I could do it. It's pretty good.
I
Got
can
that
do a
out.
really good meat
Find
wad
me something.
impression.
Find me something
Do
to
it.
riff off. I'll do
Meat
it.
wad?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god.
Meat wad. Okay.
So my name is Meatwad, you know, I was out there store the other day. You know, my name is Meat. I just like to eat the glue. Blah, 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 blah. You know, we eat the glue, we eat the glue.
It's so bad. But yeah, I used to pride myself
Pretty
on
good
that.
one.
That's a
Pretty
good
good
one.
one.
Meat wad.
I love impressions.
I just found the Randy Savage. That's a new one.
I just found
I just
it.
found it. I really did.
Nice.
I was just fucking around, and then I was like killing it. I was killing it the other night. We were doing coke and drinking.
Wait,
Nice.
rewind?
No,
It's cool.
not you know, some people.
I say I do believe that you were talking about the.
You know, well, let me tell you something, Mean Gene. I've been doing cocaine for about 50 fucking years now, and I know that the cream will rise to the top, and I will kick Hulk Hogan's ass just like I do yours. Oh, yeah.
Is that the poker sugar?
I do believe that it is indeed the booger sugar that you are talking about.
The booger sugar is the cream that I might be talking about, yeah.
Or the powdered sugar that's on top. Ah.
It helps me get buff, yeah, and it helps me kick ass, yeah.
I've seen it.
I seen it.
It's true.
Boom. We're amazing, you guys. I love it. All right, moving on. Fuck. Okay, so is this? I didn't fucking refresh these.
Still not
but
as good as my Cosby impression.
do it while I do this.
All right.
I'm excited to get onto like those trailers that we watched, though. I have some stuff
here we
to
go.
say
Yeah, we're gonna talk-
about
we're gonna talk
them.
about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, what day is today?
Tuesday.
Speaking of Cosby impression, the Invisible Man, huh?
Did you see the original though?
I don't.
No, I've never seen the original, but it
Okay.
just sounds, you know, really creepy to have the man in the house that you can't really see, and he might be putting the things in your places that they may not should be. You flippity whoppity zippity zoppity.
Just scatting over here.
Scop it up.
Anyway,
All right, let's go to the box office, you guys. I think I know the answer to this question, but has anyone seen
obviously
any movie over the weekend? No. Yeah.
I mean, who really saw the Invisible Man? Are we fucking? Are you serious right now? You know what I'm talking about? No one saw that guy.
It was not me.
Because he's invisible.
So you
You
watched
get
it?
it?
Okay.
No, none of us watched it. I really
Okay.
wanted to see it.
Because he's invisible.
You get it?
Yeah, I get it.
Good. Because the Invisible Man is
I have some critiques based on the preview.
based on the preview. Actually.
Yes.
Wait, you
What?
saw the original one?
I did see the original one, yes.
The black and white one?
Yeah, the black and white
Never
one.
seen
Why does it gotta be black?
I've never seen it. Shut the fuck up. Never seen it.
Back in like the 1940s, yada yada. I mean, you know.
Oh, try and convince Garrett why you should watch some fucking movies from the 1940s. Why don't you try and convince him?
I'm not trying to convince him. I'm just giving my opinion on this.
Boom. Like
Okay.
a civil person.
So,
Suck.
You suck.
I was excited about the trailer because it was a movie that kind of creeped me out growing up. However, I do feel like it took on like a more paranormal take than what was originally portrayed.
What was the original? I don't remember.
I
I know
mean,
I've seen it before.
It was
when
like
I
a
was kid.
scientist that was
And they
experimenting.
like experimented like trying to get translucent
Yeah.
skin or something like that, right?
And he just went
And
a
then-
little overboard. Then there he is in homegirl's house, showing off his non-existent skin, yada yada.
Uh-huh.
And so I was really excited to see the new one. I haven't seen it yet. but I just felt like it didn't really interest me in that way.
I like the
you know
paranormal
what I
take,
mean?
though. I'm saying.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited to talk about Candyman because I feel like it's really similar in that aspect. I'm not doing it yet.
Shit.
But that's
Spoilers.
What I'm saying,
So you like the classic monsters and.
Yeah, I feel like everything's just taking like on a whole new take in this era. You know,
Yeah,
like
but I feel like they should because because they have to stay scary.
No, absolutely, but I feel like they have to kind of be
The Invisible Man, Frankenstein's monster, stuff like that. Like everyone thinks that's cute now, right? Like
Yeah.
Aw,
Frankenberry, bruh, cereal.
true. I can understand that. Yeah.
so. In order to instate fear into other people again in a whole new generation, they got to come up with new ideas. I think that's fine. I think that's a good idea.
I can understand that. Yeah.
I agree.
But like, I know they're remaking all this stuff, but with horror, I really it doesn't bother me that much, honestly.
It depends because I will say that like the
don't-
remake
don't-
of
remakes are different.
well, hold on. The remake of this one, The Invisible Man, was a lot better than the original. However, I can not speak the same for other movies
they do it
that
in
were
like
remade.
what, the 80s or the 70s? When did that one come out?
Maybe 60s.
Talk about Hollow Man with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, like 60s, 70s. It was a while ago, but like compared to like the other remakes that have taken place, like I can see the difference. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't like when they just retell the same story.
Yeah.
That bothers me.
Like Amityville Horror. Yeah.
Yeah, Amityville, Nightmare, Halloween. It's fine. Even though I did enjoy the Rob Zombie Halloweens, he should have stopped there and stopped making movies.
We're gonna get into that.
Have you?
House of a Thousand Corpses. Have
Great.
you seen that?
House of a Thousand Corpses, great.
Devil's Rejects?
Amazing.
Okay.
But what was the other one? Fucking 21 Rooms or
21
Oh.
Drum Street.
oh my God, that was and then what is Salem? Lords of Salem, dude. Talk about the biggest heaps of dog shit I've ever seen in my goddamn life.
Yeah.
Salem. I'm trying to think.
It's a cat from Sabrina.
Okay, never mind.
Lords of Salem.
What about The Witch? With the girl
Witch.
named Thomason? Remember that one?
The Witch.
The Witch is different. That's,
That is not a Rob Zombie movie.
A14.
Oh, I'm just saying.
A24.
I'm just saying.
The Witch, great movie. Actually.
Great movie.
Yeah, did see that one.
It was a great movie,
Yeah.
yeah.
That is from the same producers that did the Ritual.
Oh, that was also a great movie,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, horror movies, you guys.
Are you
Ritual.
not a fan?
Did you see that one? Backpacking guys, and they're backpacking, and this giant monster chases.
The
them
Ritual was great. I did not
Ugh.
expect that. Yeah, no. I was
that one's terrifying.
yeah, I was going into expecting like a typical like guys on a backpack vacation thing, and it was
They all start getting picked off by this
yeah.
fucking giant monster that's following them. They're like, oh, it's scary.
And
dude.
then the end of it, I'm not going to spoil it, but the end of it, you're like, wow, like this actually exists. Like, wow, it's terrifying to think that like this could actually be a thing that still happens in like remote corners of the world. So
giant monsters picking off your friends.
not necessarily that, more
Yeah, I
like
know.
the whole, yeah, you
know what you
know,
mean.
I don't want to spoil it, but
I'm actually getting into
Did you
a
see
lot of...
Midsummer? Did you see Midsummer?
No, what I was going to say is I'm actually getting into seeing a lot of more older movies that I haven't seen. Is what I want to do.
Singing in the Rain, have you seen that?
Oh yeah, I've seen.
Oh
Singing
yeah,
in the
we
Rain.
talked about that.
Like there are a good amount of older movies that I've seen. I'm just
I
saying
really-
that I'm
honestly-
trying to get the movies I haven't seen.
I really do. You think you'll like Casino and Goodfellas?
Yeah, and I want to watch them, but I'm also making
dude,
another list.
Heat, especially fucking Heat, bro. Heat is like Tom Hiddleston's talked about Heat,
Yeah,
about how much that scene between
him and De Niro.
and De Niro. Yeah, dude. So you seen that?
Yeah, the interview.
The interview.
Graham Norton.
Yeah, dude. That fucking and I watched that movie like after I was like, fuck, I gotta rewatch Heat after
Also, I think
I
I do a better De Niro than Tom Hiddleston.
I think you do too. Let's hear it.
I want to pull up his quote. Hold on, fuck. You keep talking
Here,
more
bring up the Heat monologue with
Yeah.
not De Niro. Is it De Niro or
Pacino.
You don't bring up. I'll do De Niro.
Oh, okay.
Bring up
Pacino,
the yeah.
De Niro scene script. Boom. That would be cool. All right.
There you go. There you go. Do we
Clicking, spinning.
fucking wheels?
I know. This is an old computer, you guys.
Wait. Oh, here it is. Okay.
Script.
Hannah and Neil. Are those the character names?
Yeah. So
Or is this a
Neil?
different
Wait. Oh fuck! I don't know who plays
the
who.
whole thing.
I don't know who plays who.
The restaurant
Just
scene,
play
right?
the fucking scene. Just play the
Oh,
scene.
let's do this.
dude.
Let's start off.
7 years in Folsom.
Oh, he knows him. That's right. That's right.
Yeah. Is that this?
Yeah, that's it.
7 years in San Quentin.
7 years. Well, he said Folsom.
Okay,
I
so
changed it.
So Hannah is Pacino.
Pacino.
All right. As someone who's never seen this movie, I'm just gonna do it as a Pacino.
Okay, yeah.
7 years in San Quentin. In that hole for 3. Before that
Yeah.
was McNeil as tough as they say.
You're gonna become a penologist?
Why are we in this? Penologist?
I can't see that. What does that mean?
I've never even heard of that word. Penologist?
It says penologist, doesn't it? Did I
Well,
say that right?
but we're reading the script.
All right, keep going. Come on, Pacino. Can you zoom in on this? Because I'm so blind.
I don't know how to do this.
He's
on
wearing
this.
glasses.
I know.
What,
They're an old
what
prescription.
is the whole thing that basically the fucking...
Okay, so the premise of the setup for this scene is that
I want to find Loki's fucking thing. No, keep talking.
okay, it's that okay. So Al Pacino plays this detective that can't fucking stamp this guy, right? He can't get him. He knows that it's him. He knows it's him, but he has no proof, no evidence to actually get him to take him down.
It's like every detective.
And but he knows it's him. Like he just has this feeling that it's this guy, right? So he invites them. But at the same time,
Well, people do impression.
okay.
Basically, there's no punctuation,
That's Christopher Walken.
anything that explain it to of each other. You do
Yeah, wait, go back.
so. We're sitting here like a couple of regular fellas. I mean,
There it is. I found it.
you do what you do, I do what I gotta do. If I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it.
Okay, I found that quote then.
But if it's between you and some poor bastard whose wife you're gonna turn into a widow, brother, you are going down.
Okay.
All right.
I want to see this scene though because I've never seen it.
Yeah, look at. Okay, wait. Let me preface it.
Preface.
So, like I said, okay. So, Pacino's character, he's closing in on him, but also De Niro's character, he's robbing people that are like extremely rich, right? So he's doing these things and he's pulling these jobs and he's so greasy he can't catch him, but they both know who is looking for who, right?
True or false?
So they
Women
settle
do
this
people
meeting together at a coffee shop because they both know technically who each other are,
Yeah.
but they both don't want to have to hurt each other.
Oh, okay. Let's see this.
7 years in Folsom.
But that's like a long. So this is a long bit before this, and then it gets to this like monologue area.
Yeah.
As tough as this.
Yeah, but it's such a great scene, dude.
But I want to make sure
Play
that like
it.
we don't.
Just play it.
I can't like.
You're looking to
Switch
go
it
back.
over. Put the volume up.
You know, I chase now some of those guys.
This is actually the highest it goes.
Get busted back. That you.
Yeah.
Must have worked some dipshit cruise.
I worked all kinds.
Yo, young Robert De Niro.
Can get it.
Oh, dude, both those guys.
Told me one time.
Sorry, I turned off everything.
Sorry.
Cause
Sorry, both those guys are so handsome.
Anything you are not willing to
Yeah.
work.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, a monk?
I have a woman.
Yeah, go back a little bit. I love this.
Now, if you're around me and you gotta move when I move, how do you expect to keep a marriage?
That?
Yeah,
That's interesting.
because he is married.
What are you, a monk?
I have a woman.
What do you tell her?
I tell her I'm a salesman.
I want to see this movie. I'm trying to get this fucking monologue.
I'm sorry, man. The monologue's later. It's like at the very end. It's like the end of the meeting. I think it's right there.
Big balloon people.
Yeah.
You know, I have this recurring dream. These.
This is such a great fucking scene, man. You should watch the
Yeah.
whole fucking thing.
What movie is this?
Heat.
You know what that's about?
Heat.
Yeah, I gotta watch this. This is not something.
It's so intense. Like you see, there's nothing else going. There's no audio.
Yeah,
like,
it's just
there's
them.
nothing.
That's what
It's
I
just
love.
them talking, right? Like and the intensity between those two actors is like.
Have you seen Goodfellas?
Of course, this motherfucker hasn't.
I have not.
That scene where they're rolling down the stairs in the baby
Yeah.
carriage.
Yes.
Yeah. Iconic scene.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, all right.
Yeah.
I think we should watch that.
Goodfellas is next. That's our next movie night. It's another 3-hour.
I have Parasite too. I want to see that, dude. It's not an old movie.
And
Parasite.
Jay and Bob. Did you watch Jay and Bob yet?
Yeah, I watched it. Did you?
Fuck, I haven't. No, I haven't seen it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to catch up. So there's old movies I want to watch, and there's new movies I want to watch. I want to see Invisible Man.
Okay, can we do next movie night?
Yeah.
Let's do Goodfellas and Jay and Bob. I haven't seen Jay and Bob.
Okay. How do we get Goodfellas? Do you know where it's at?
I'll rent it
All
again.
right, let's do that. We'll do that. Tomorrow?
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
I'm done.
8:00 tomorrow.
I'm done.
Okay.
All right. Invisible Man, #1 at the box office. Knock it out. Sonic the Hedgehog, which is the best movie of the year.
Really?
I like it better than everything.
Really?
So far.
You're A-list and that's what you got?
I'm
That's
A-list.
what you're
I've
putting down?
So wait. I'm saying in the last how many? So we've been we're in it's March 1st. So there's been 8-9 weeks or whatever. I liked it better than Birds of Prey for sure. I liked it.
Really?
Okay, so 19.
Man, I gotta see it then.
1917 came out last year.
I don't really judge. I don't like trust your judgment sometimes though.
I'm talking about the year. It's been 8 weeks. It's not that many good things. Like
I
everything is
know.
so. Call the Wild.
But you liked it better
ate
than
a
Birds
dick.
of Prey though.
Oh yeah. Call the Wild.
I
Ate a
love Birds
dick.
of Prey.
Bad Boys for Life. I have not seen.
Oh, we gotta go see Bad Boys, bro.
I've seen Bad. I'm talking about the new one. You seen the new one or no?
No, we gotta go.
Yeah. Birds of Prey.
We got another. We gotta do another
It
dude date.
did not make me feel as good as I thought it would. I actually like the trailers more than the
What,
movie.
Birds of Prey.
Yeah. I like the trailers more
All
than the
right,
movie.
I need to see Sonic. I think I might take my niece to go see Sonic.
Brahms the boy looks as stupid as fuck.
What?
Have you seen the first one?
Is that
It's a sequel. It looks dumb.
with Homegirl from The Walking Dead, right?
But she's not in this one. This is fucking what Tom
Then-
Cruise's ex-wife
I don't care.
from the Creek.
Keep going. I don't care.
And then Fantasy Island, Jumanji. Okay,
Jumanji.
I'm trying to find movies that are from this year. Not a lot, to be honest. Doolittle sucked a dick.
Knives Out. I heard Knives Out was really good.
Yeah, but it's from last year.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about this year. Like, since this year has started, I'm trying to find anything that's even good.
Maybe that's the whole thing with this generation.
What?
No more good movies. It's a lot of reruns. You know what I mean? Or remakes of
Yeah,
like,
but
what
then, but
was
like,
and
it's like I'm just saying
what.
you can tell a story that is not even but tells things from before, because I mean the older we get, the more we're gonna realize, oh, that's part of that story, that's part of that story, whether you intend it or not.
That's true.
My whole thing is, as long as you make it entertaining, it's good, because Knives Out is a very by the books, by the paint by numbers who done it, but he told it in a good way.
Okay.
And that's exactly what it is like something happened. We have to figure out who did it. We're going to give you clues, but not all the clues until at the end, type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to think you know the answer, and then we're going to flip the script and it's not the answer,
Right.
type of thing. But it was very entertaining. So I'm saying, of all these movies that I've seen, I enjoyed Sonic the most of this year. But I heard really good things about The Invisible Man, so I would want to check that out. Also, Onward, I believe, is coming out this coming week, and that's the new Disney Pixar film, and I want to check that out. The Way Back is a new Ben Affleck film that I don't care about.
First Cow.
Bookstore, something, yeah, nothing that really jumps out except for Onward and The Way Back. The Way Back, Ben Affleck essentially is an old college or an old high school basketball star who
Looks great.
Huh?
Looks great.
I don't care for that type of stuff. It looks good if you want to see that type of stuff.
It's
I don't
rated R.
I don't want to see it.
And that means that would like, it's not gonna be so kid style, like Air Bud style. You know?
No, of course not. Like
Bud.
I'll tell you right now that this would be probably a little bit more gritty.
Honestly, I'm kind of stoked on. I love Ben Affleck as an actor. I think it'd be great.
I agree. He was the bomb in Phantoms.
Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this, like, I love, what is it, The Accountant?
Mm-hmm.
That was one of his more recent ones that I really
Never
loved.
saw that one. Heard though. He's good.
I'm really good. I hope they make a sequel to that one. But I'm just saying that this.
I loved him in Chasing Amy.
Chasing Amy, yeah. The bomb and Chasing Amy, Amy too. I was gonna say.
Chasing Amy, dude. I think that's an underrated movie. I think that's a fucking. I think that's a topic that people don't want to touch. I don't know. I think it's
back in the day.
overlooked.
I think that's what it was just different.
It's not, but it is still kind of a thing that might be happening to people. You know.
Yeah, of course. I'm just saying, like, people didn't want to talk about it back then, and that's when it came out, and that's why it wasn't.
That's why it wasn't so popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So.
I have never seen that movie. If that's what you're both looking at me for, like.
I spaced on a name right now. I'm sorry.
Yana.
Hi.
Sorry about that.
It's
I'm
okay.
drunk. Anyway, no, Chasing Amy is a Kevin Smith. You know who Kevin Smith is? Clerks, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Send me a list.
We have another one in here.
We
have another one here.
Hey, I have opinions about things except movies. Please.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I wish we talked about video games. I really did. Anyway,
Well,
no,
if Ricky were still alive.
if Ricky were still alive, rest in peace, Ricky C.
Oh my gosh.
No, he's not dead.
Oh my god, you guys! I'm like, damn.
He's not dead. It's just an ongoing.
I'm
joke.
like, why would you both look at me during that? I'm like,
I know,
damn.
it's an ongoing joke. We always say he's dead.
I could still hear his background music.
I'm like, should we wait?
It's just like it was yesterday. Until he sold his soul to Satan.
Ricky C, I don't know you, but apparently I'm sitting in your chair.
You are. Then you're doing a better job than him.
Oh, well. I won't deny that.
Yeah, just like it was yesterday.
Just like it was yesterday. Just like it was like last week. Anyway,
I'll tell you that I am not
Disappointed!
in how this is
What
going.
the fuck were we talking about? I was about to say. Oh, okay. So Chasing Amy is a movie that is, and it was the first drama that like Kevin Smith had done. He did a bunch of comedies, but there were a lot of comedy aspects of it, and it's basically about a guy who falls in love with a lesbian.
Oh,
And
that's so
yeah.
cute, sad.
Yeah, it's a really sad, kind of sappy movie. You know,
Yeah.
the whole thing. Yeah.
So what happens then? Can we spoil it? Like the
I don't really remember. I gotta watch it again. I don't
Okay.
really remember. But I remember them trying to date and her hooking up with somebody else or something like that. And then, yeah, it's just she hooked up with him, and then he falls in love with her. But she's
Oh, it's
really,
on Netflix.
She's really into women. Yeah,
It sucks.
yeah.
Aw.
Well,
Which actually happened to the guy who wrote and directed it. So that's the.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same thing with Superbad. Like that was kind of based on a real story too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm watching it. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So sad.
I guess it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix. It's called Chasing Amy.
Yeah. Just like every other.
Oh, here's this. Is this the scene? Oh shit! But that is the scene. So Jay and Silent Bob are two characters. They're burnouts who like are friends with this guy.
Silent Bob and Jay.
Jay and Silent Bob.
Okay, well, excuse me. Did I not just say that?
No, you said it the wrong way.
But I said it.
Yeah, but you did say it.
Okay, well.
But you're right. The characters have the right names, only in the wrong order.
Thank you.
Okay, let's. This is my favorite intro because I remember having this on VHS.
Is this the?
Actually, this might be the trailer. To be honest.
VHS?
Yeah.
Oh, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Okay.
Coming soon
Yeah.
to a movie near you.
Bobby boy, stay here while mommy picks up free cheese, okay? This will keep the sun out of your eyes.
Yeah, Silent Bob right here.
Be good now.
That's actually Harley Quinn, his daughter.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, that's so
Margot
cool.
Robbie's daughter?
No.
Oh,
He
okay.
named his daughter.
He
Harley
named his
Quinn.
daughter Harley Quinn.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to pause.
Okay.
All right, don't you fucking move, you little shit machine. Your mama's gonna try to score.
What the hell? It's
excuse me, who's watching these babies?
The fat one's watching the little one.
Oh, nice parent. Leave him out here like that and see what happens.
Yo, fuck you, you fucking square!
Keep on trucking.
Did you hear that fucking guy telling me how to fucking raise you? Motherfucker, man. Who does he fucking think he is? What's the worst fucking thing that can happen to you? Stand in front of a fucking store, right? Fuck.
Now I can actually see it.
Actually, I think she's the one playing.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
One, two.
1, 2, 3.
Smoking
weed, smoking weed.
Doing coke, drinking beers.
Rolling fatties, smoking blunts. Who smokes the blunts? We smoke the blunts.
Rolling blunts and smoking.
Let me get a nickel back.
$15, little man. Put that shit in my hand. If that money doesn't show, then you owe me, yo.
My jungle love. Yeah.
Oh, yo.
I think I wanna
Know ya.
Yeah, what?
So that's Kevin Smith. He's
Yeah,
the
this guy right here.
Silent Bob.
Yeah.
He's the one who wrote and directed all these movies.
Okay. I know Jason Mewes had a whole vape line.
Oh
I'm
God!
Yeah.
How do you know Jason Mewes and
Because
not Silent Bob?
back in my vape days, he would come to the whole vape con thing, promoting his whole Mewes vape juice thing.
Well, that's
yeah.
cute.
So
Yana, I need to show you all of
Yeah,
this.
Yana.
I'm just saying, fun fact. He was in the vape scene.
Oh, God.
Jason Mewes.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh shit. Where's the music? Where's the music? All right, moving forward.
Oh my God, where are we?
I
Ryan?
know
It's
who
9
he
o'clock.
Onward. We're moving onward, you guys.
This
Want
is
to
the
check
longest
that out?
podcast I've done.
Oh, good Lord. Come back when you got the 1950s, 60s movies and all. I know all about that.
How about we talk about the Candyman trailer?
Somebody see
Yes.
my
Okay.
ankles.
Talk about the Candyman
The
trailer.
Candyman.
Those are the 1920s
So,
songs.
have either of you seen the original Candyman?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And what do you think about this trailer? Knowing that it is in the same universe, I believe a sequel.
You first.
Me first? Okay. I mean, it kind of goes back to what I said previously. I feel like the original Candyman, while it was paranormal, it had a little bit more in base with a little more human stuff. I feel like this Candyman is shown as a completely, totally different Candyman than what we're used to. It's this invisible dude. I have no idea who this Candyman is. It seems interesting. I'd be willing to watch it, but it's not what I was creeped out by as a child. It's totally new, but I'm into it.
Okay. What about you?
Candyman never scared me as a kid.
We got a badass over here.
And no, look, there were horror movies that I loved that were that I still like. I mean, that were terrifying to me growing up. Right?
Yeah.
This one, not one of them, not at all. It always I thought it was silly. I never thought it was something that was real much of a threat. However, that's what I'm saying is kind of enjoyable for me is watching them kind of take a different direction, a different angle on these movies that, yeah, they're kind of outdated. You can't freak people out the way you did in the fucking 1940s and the 1970s and you know what I mean? So I think this is a whole other genre of creepy that I'm really excited for.
Wow, that's cool. I never saw Candyman. However, this trailer looks like I'd be interested in it. However, it doesn't look very scary.
It looks more psychological.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, which I'm sure a lot of people
Like
are.
I'm very logical, as you know, and so I'm when there's these slasher films, I'm okay, you can very clearly kill this person. It's a physical thing. You can do something. There's so many things you can do. To this person.
But the supernatural thing of it.
The supernatural thing of how do you kill someone that you technically can't see if they live in the mirror or whatever universe they live in?
That's why Child's Play always pissed me off because I would stomp
Punch
the shit.
That motherfucker.
I would have stomped the shit out of that doll.
Yes, and
I'd stomp that motherfucker.
Yes, he was in the first Child's Play. He was in the fireplace. Just stay.
You fucking bitch!
Just keep him there. I'm well, you really can't touch me. There's a screen between you and me. Yeah. I don't have to stop pushing on the screen.
Let him in there.
I was you stay there.
Stay there. You live there now.
You live
Chucky.
there now, and then you die.
I have not seen the remake yet. I heard about how you.
I like it because of the fact that it is pretty logical.
And again, that's another example of what I'm talking about. Like I really do enjoy that they're reanimating these classic characters and kind of and putting these modern spins on them. You know,
if you do it right, and that's the thing is modern spins. People need to understand need to be logical for the type of society we live in. Everyone has one of these in their hands. And they understand how things work, for the most part.
Yeah.
And so you can be like, "Oh, that doesn't make any sense."
But
if you put it in a world where it's set that it's not supposed to make sense in the same way, then you fucking are fine with that. I read something or I saw something where it's
Supernatural just gives you a complete opt out. You know, like
exactly.
Do whatever you want.
I saw something that was really cool. So I was watching some CGI stuff with Baby Yoda from The Mandalorian. Okay. And you know Baby Yoda? I know you haven't.
Of course I do. I have a Twitter.
So Baby Yoda, there's a puppet of Baby Yoda. However, most of what you see of Baby Yoda is CGI. However, you don't know it. Why? Because instead of trying to make it look like it's real, you make it look like a puppet.
Oh, so the
CGI.
You just blew my.
I totally did.
Fucking dick off.
And this is exactly what happens. You know that the puppet isn't real. However, it is real. Does that make sense? It's not alive, but it's real. It's physical. This bottle's not alive, but it's real.
True.
But if I made a CGI bottle that looks like this bottle, great. If I made a CGI bottle that looked like it's alive, not great, because you can tell. So most of Baby Yoda that you see in The Mandalorian is CGI to look like the puppet.
To look like a... What the fuck?
And that's because our brains are like, it's a puppet, but I'm okay with it being a puppet.
They know what I'm thinking.
Yes. It's like, I'm okay with it being a puppet, so that's fine. So they CGI all the things. Like, when it's walking, you're like, oh, that's cool. It's like stop animation. No, it's fucking CGI of the Baby Yoda to look like a puppet moving. And it blew my mind because there's certain things that you're okay with accepting as real or real, and there's certain things that are not. You can't make a full CGI human and be like, that's a real person. Our eyes, our brains are like, that's not real. However, if you made a CGI person to look like he's dressed up in makeup or look like he's doing a puppet or looking like something that we're okay with being not entirely this, it's fine.
Yeah.
And so that's why I think it's so interesting to be able to have a show or a movie where the laws are and aren't our laws. They are not our laws.
Yeah.
A great example, you say you watched Netflix. Did you see The Umbrella Academy?
I've seen a couple episodes, yep.
One of my biggest gripes in it, but nobody else seemed to share it, was that the entire universe doesn't have a cell phone, and if they have cell phones, the entire show would be a lot different. Like, a lot different, and their entire lives would be better. Because countless amounts of the episodes are them trying to get a hold of each other. And they only have landlines.
Because Homegirl is famous and blah, blah,
No,
blah.
because that's the universe they live in.
It's true.
The thing is, they set that precedent. If you make a rule, then it's like, all right, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
If you make a rule where computers don't exist, tell a story entirely where computers don't exist, that's fine. But it's in this modern time. If you make a story where cars can fly, you have that rule. If you make a rule, then we accept it. If you make a rule where puppets exist in this world, if we see a puppet or a CGI puppet, that's fine.
Yeah.
You have to set the precedent, though, and that's the problem. So with those horror films that I was saying, was like, it's fucking, why don't you punt that motherfucker
out the goddamn window,
or keep him in the fire?
He even explodes. He explodes.
How much stronger could it be? You fucking hold his baby arms behind his back and then just be like, you really can't do anything. I'm holding your only two appendages right now. Yeah, it's like you can't.
Kick you easy.
You know, his feet will. If you hold him here, he can't weigh more than like 3 pounds. His feet will literally like.
But he's
flail in front of
satanic.
him. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So what I'm saying is like
witchcraft.
If you set rules that defy logic ahead of time, then you can get away with defying logic.
How about The Thing though? You like The Thing?
I really love The Thing.
Oh, The Thing is good. Yeah.
Yeah, going back to it, we watched The Shining and The Thing, and I love The Thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you read The Shining?
No.
Ooh.
Which I was telling him, if I read The Shining, I probably would have hated The Thing more, or hated The Shining
the movie more.
Probably, yeah.
Probably.
Because I also didn't care for The Shining. I didn't hate it.
But you did like it, right? The It's.
Yeah, both of them, for different reasons.
You know what's wild though? Like, it's crazy that like we grew up on that original Tim Curry one.
Yeah.
Right? And that one terrified us.
Yeah.
But like the new one, still scary.
That goes to what I said, the CGI. Practical stuff is much scarier because our brains are trained to know that even though it's not real, it's real.
Still scary.
Mm-hmm.
Though. I don't know.
CGI bottle? Bless you.
Oh my God.
CGI bottle? Not scary because you know it's not real. Real bottle, scary.
Yeah.
Because you know it's real. Even though it's just a bottle. Bless you.
Did it happen? Oh my God.
So that's why Tim Curry, just a shot of him with his real, practical, but not real teeth.
Yeah.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Pennywise holding a fake limb that you know is fake, not scary.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So I think that's
which is why I still get weirded. I'm not like fucking terrified of clowns, but like I still get uncomfortable.
Bless you. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
You all right?
I sneezed.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You look like you're crying now over it.
Thank you for noticing. It's just a sneeze.
You okay?
Yeah, continue.
Okay. Like it'll just be a Mexican dude in makeup. And like I'll be walking down the street and I'm just like no. Like I don't like it. I don't like clowns. Like that's how much I don't like clowns.
Yeah.
Like it won't scare. It just makes me fucking uncomfortable. Don't get close to me. Don't touch me. I'll hit you.
No
like,
ICP for you.
What?
Insane clown posse.
Oh
You
my
don't
god,
like
they're
any
the
of that?
absolute worst. They should all be nuked by. I mean, New Jersey should be nuked. Sorry, fucking.
Let's back up, okay?
Sorry, D. Rotten. He loves ICP.
Does he really? I didn't know that.
They're
Yes.
not that bad when you listen to like 6
goodness.
songs.
Media.
That's actually one of our. I don't know. What do we want to call them?
Friend?
Producers? Maybe. Sort of.
So no
He puts the
no gatherings for you.
He puts the videos on the YouTube.
Oh no, I would love
he's
to
our-
go to
he's
a
our
gathering.
friend.
Because they're all crazy, and I love crazy people. So like Garrett wouldn't.
I was like, he gave stuff to Matt. That's different. That's a producer.
Yeah, he would not. He wouldn't. Like, okay, he would not have a good time at like a gathering of the Juggalos. I would definitely would. I'd be like, we're throwing hatchets. People are fucking high on meth, and we're all just
throwing hatchets.
Yeah, I'd be stoked on it.
For sure. Gathering is on my bucket list.
Only until the music started, then I'd be like, all right, peace. I'm out of here.
It's Jocus, Hocus Pocus, Great Malenko.
Are you a juggalette?
No, I don't listen to ICP ever.
I can see your eyes.
Rainbows. What are those about?
They're not that bad, okay? They're not that bad.
Have you seen that? Okay, there's a whole music video.
There's
There's a whole music video called Miracles, I think. This is the name of the and it's called and the whole thing is about like real. But every time they talk about things that are miracles, they're very logical things. They're not miracles.
Okay, let me ask you this: do you know this guy? His name is Super.
Oh my God! Yes, I love this guy. It goes for all the juggalos and juggalettes. Yeah.
Is this some backyard wrestling type shit?
No.
Tune in tomorrow for the NTWRK exclusive Surfboy plus ICP drop. Fuck this shit!
This is totally backyard wrestling.
Oh, what was that? A bunch of tax?
Yeah,
ICP way back in the day, yeah, they had a collaboration with like some company that like made them release this game on Xbox where they were like legit backyard wrestling.
Yeah, the backyard hardcore. I remember that.
Yep. And they had Shaggy 2 Dope and
So there's a correlation between. Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
It was like a legit video game.
Oh my
with
God,
ICP.
that is real barbed wire.
All right, watch this.
Really
I'm gonna pause
doing
a second here.
this shit.
That is real barbed wire. Wait. Come on, show the fucking.
Oh my God, no.
We can show the people now.
Oh, that's right.
Really?
We can show the people, Garrett.
Please don't.
All right, we're gonna do this. Right,
He's
quick.
not gonna do it.
How do you do just that? No. I don't really know how that works. Whatever, I'm just going to do this.
But why?
For you.
Whoop, whoop.
Fuck
This shit.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh!
Oh my God damn it! Oh my
smells like a.
Oh my god! He's in so much pain.
But he's down to clown.
He is down to clown, though.
He is. He does not regret this. I can
He's
guarantee
so
that.
down to clown.
He does not regret this.
Oh god!
Oh my god damn it!
He's like, yeah, I fucking did that.
Yeah.
Oh. I fell on a cactus.
Did you actually?
I really did. Yeah, I fell on a cactus when I was 9 years old.
I did that at camp once too. Yeah.
Did you? What did you do? I was playing the balloon game, like where you're not supposed to let it touch the ground.
I was supposed to be. We were.
I was gonna say there is a sound clip that I got from this cactus thing, which I fucking love.
Yeah, no.
This one's not good.
It was
I was.
awful.
We were supposed to be hiking. We were hiking, and a bunch of kids took a shortcut and like ran down the hill,
Oh.
and I fell straight into a cactus.
So you feel me? You have to get the duct tape.
Yeah, all that.
Oh,
I got
yeah,
some
yeah,
nerves
yeah,
there.
guys.
Yeah, it was horrible.
We feel it, huh?
You feel it?
Yeah.
I feel like I still have the OBS on there, so good. If we do this, real quick.
Green means go.
Green means go.
Fuck! Pull my legs over!
Oh my
Pull my
god.
legs over! Zach, help me now! Help me now! Ah! Fuck! Oh! Fuck! 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 Hold on.
Oh god, I can't listen to it. It's horrible.
Uh,
Oh my god, I can't.
I'm gonna fucking
that
sleep!
hurts so bad.
yeah, literally.
Oh shit, man!
Dude,
Owie!
sorry, man.
Owie!
I'm sorry. Don't like this.
Oh!
What the fuck?
Went straight through the hand thing. It didn't even help. See that one there on the white?
Oh my god. I've seen this video before, but I watched
man,
it
look.
one time. Oh!
Out of his vein.
Those are so deep.
Shooting up,
Oh
man.
my god.
That was in his
I
van.
said I'd do it, so I did it. There you
I feel like it hits a little bit closer to home if you fall on a cactus. Like, oh my god, it's cold. It's very cold.
It's just like these are the four things that pop up.
Oh, that hurts. I don't like it.
Yeah, no, I had to have duct tape on my legs. My mom had like
Stop
needles
disappearing.
all up in her face the next day. Oh.
Look how much I hate it right now. I just don't.
Why would he do that?
Ryan hates it.
For
Ryan's
the
okay. Ryan
clout?
hates it. Ryan's okay. He on his face.
Hey, you probably got some good reactions on her.
Probably. Connected trailer, you guys. Do you like this?
Yeah, it looked pretty funny.
That was really
looked
cute.
Very
It
sweet.
seemed
Looked very cute.
Cute as fuck.
Cute,
All-
funny,
from
fun.
Sony. It looks like the very same animation style as Into the Spider-Verse. A little maybe less comic booky, but still there. Same vein. But looked really cute. You know, they had this I guess their adult daughter going to college, and these parents were not okay with letting go of their baby.
It seems really relatable. I mean, you know, as far as adult, maybe illegally, but you know, she's still figuring out the world that works around her. It seems like he's just having a hard time of like accepting that.
Her father.
Yeah, you know, it seems like something that we all go through for the most part. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of hyped to
and
watch it.
The voice is what's his name? Fucking McBride, Danny McBride.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. Danny McBride. Yeah, I didn't even get that. You got Maya Rudolph.
My Rhoda's the wife.
Yeah.
My God, I need my
Makes sense.
glasses. I gotta.
Abby Jacobson. Do you know that name? It sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar. She might be one of the new SNL. It's very SNL-esque cast.
Abby Jacobson.
Oh yeah. Broad City.
Oh, okay. I've never seen Broad City. I've heard good things
Yeah, great. It's good. Actually, a pretty good show.
though. Okay.
Very funny.
Cool,
She's a funny chick.
Cool,
Yeah.
cool. But yeah, this trailer looks really neat. I kind of disliked how much they gave away with the trailer. Like, it started off with that whole family vibe. And,
Yeah,
like,
and then the alien thing.
not
I mean,
alien,
the
it's like
robot thing.
The robots take over. I'm like,
All right.
What?
Yeah, I do gotta wrap up in a minute.
All right, man.
Sorry, man. I have like a heartburn real bad.
Heartburn. God
I
damn.
get bad heartburn.
Ryan's the guy that shows up late. He's like, I gotta leave early.
Maybe you should eat some
Dude,
vegetables,
I've been here
Ryan.
for 3 fucking hours.
Ryan's the guy.
Eat vegetables.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
I had spinach for lunch.
I guess we could talk about it, or would you rather talk about Star Wars?
And-
Would you rather talk
and-
about
Star
or Simpsons?
Simpsons. Fuck
Oh,
Alright, cool.
God. Y'all are both picking foreign languages to me.
I can't believe you've never seen Simpsons.
I'm just
weirdo.
not a big TV fan. You know,
Do you have Disney Plus?
I have Disney Plus, yes, but only because like my friend's password. I don't really watch anything on it.
What do you even watch on
I
Disney
just
Plus if
like-
you don't watch Star Wars
I
and
like
Simpsons?
to collect the passwords. I got the
Watch
Netflix, I got the Hulu,
Simpsons.
I got the Disney
Wait,
Plus.
actually, that's not about it.
Watch
if you
Simpsons.
have these passwords, I think we should have some movie nights.
All right, I mean, I'm with it. You know, let me know.
Cool.
I'm kind of funny.
You are funny. You just haven't seen any of the things we've seen.
Yeah.
I'm down for game nights. Stream and scream. Eh?
Say what?
I don't know what that means.
Really?
Why are we
Stream and
screaming?
scream? Have you never...
What is it?
Outlast, Dead Space.
Bro.
Some of these games that make you scream.
You wanna talk about Outlast?
Oh, you want to talk about Outlast?
Outlast.
Bring it
Dead
up, Garrett. Bring it up,
Space.
Garrett.
Oh
Yeah.
my God. Outlast
Bring it up,
is
Garrett.
the shit.
Did you beat Outlast?
I got to the very finale of Outlast. Yes.
You gotta get to the part where Ricky kicks his foot. That's the best part.
Outlast changed my fucking life.
What's up, everybody?
Oh, there's my
I'm
hair.
Ryan D.
That's me.
Ricky
Oh my
C.
God, Garrett, is that you?
Yeah.
Humpcast.
Wait, back. Hold on. Show the people. Show the people. We
Oh
gotta-
yeah. I like that we can do that. Oh, where one. OBS.
Resident Evil's a good one too.
Yeah.
Halo, depending on your level of
I like Halo.
scare.
Here, show the people.
Boom.
What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan D. Ricky C.
At least we know this
and
one
Garrett
people,
Lee
'cause
from
this is
Humpcast.
Ryan
ours.
D, Ricky
Yeah.
C.
Ricky brought over this scary ass game called
Rest in peace.
Outlast, and we're gonna try and play through it without shitting our pants. Got a case of beer and 4 pussies. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, right. Start this shit. So what are we gonna do? Take turns?
Whistleblower.
Or is it one person?
Yeah, Richie should go first. Why me? Because I volunteered you.
So let's jump ahead to like some shit.
First of all, this fucking screen scaring the shit out of me.
Such a good game though.
Yeah, wait, go back. We'll go back a little bit. Right there. Right. Look at. He's in there. It's the guy. It's the. It's the first big scare. Is the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, we're not.
When you're just like trying to walk past him,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, move up a little bit. Move up. It's the guy. It's the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, there he is. Right there.
Oh, this is the first one.
This is a reporter.
But the other way, after you see the faces and you come back.
That's a fucking alien.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Creeped out because you can just kind of see them. They're like not even paying attention to you.
Just chilling, bro.
What happened? There piece on my face?
And he comes back out.
I think maybe the ones.
Fuck up!
Did you hit him or he hit him automatically?
I don't know.
Did you touch anything?
Let me jump in over here.
Oh, God.
Crawling under beds
Why
and
are you
shit.
hiding?
It's still, dude. It's still fun.
I fucking hate this stuff.
Oh, God.
The lockers and the
I don't think you can hear me.
Dude, your battery's gonna die.
Go back. That's a good one.
The fucking music!
The music's the thing that gets you the most, though.
You can just stand there now. I'm just fucking scared. Go!
I'm scared.
y'all sound like fucking pigeons.
Why aren't you running? What are you doing? You know,
Please get me to the
why
bed.
aren't you running though? There's no run button. He's gonna hear me run. You didn't see me.
Turn left. Oh shit! I thought you...
Nothing happened. What the fuck was that?
I know.
What's
It's so
going on?
it's so
What's going on?
aggravating.
It really is.
everyone. And he climbed out.
Get in the locker. Come on.
Nope.
Fuck it.
He's still running.
Yeah.
Still running.
This game, man.
If you want to check this out, go to our Humpcast YouTube channel.
Oh god, that was so long ago, and it's still so
It is
funny.
2014. Humpcast plays Outlast.
Oh my god, do you
Super
have
fun.
some games? Do you have some games we can play?
Absolutely.
I think we should do some of those.
do something.
Outlast
We
is
should
free
do
to download, by the way.
We should do this again. We didn't do Outlast 2.
No.
And we didn't do the Alien movie.
I had Dead
we
Space
tried to do the
GT
Alien
dubs.
one. We never got that up.
We never got it done. No, we
Um,
never got it done. It was like, I think I was on a time limit, and it just never
didn't
worked
work out.
Yeah.
And it was hot as fuck.
It was hard as fuck.
Which also, it's starting to get hot already. I think I'm going to buy a new air conditioner for this window.
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh, good. All right, good.
You need some ice cubes in the
I think it's been.
portable
Yeah, I think
We
it's,
should definitely try and do something like this again, though.
I agree.
The video.
Let's do that. On that note, I'm going to say thank you all for listening to this episode of Humpcast. Thank you for Mariana.
Oh my god, guys,
Go ahead.
thank you.
You can go ahead and follow us everywhere at Humpcast. Follow me personally at Garrett_AM_Lee everywhere. And you can follow Mariana.
At Mari__D on all your platforms as well.
That's a double underscore. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right.
Muddy D.
And then Ryan D.
Ryan D. You follow me at Ryan P. Demarest. My birthday is March 28th.
Oh.
My birthday is April 6th.
And if you guys want to join us on my birthday, then we will be right down the street from Humpcast Studios at Lincoln Plaza Hotel.
Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park. I guess in the end, it doesn't really matter.
Nope.
We're going to be on the rooftop bar. It's the Spirit House in Monterey Park, right on the corner from Garrett's house. Humpcast Studios. And we're going to be partying March 28th at 8 p.m. So hit me up for details if you want that. I'll also be at the Ice House March 27th, the day before my birthday. I'll be doing the Ice House. On the 27th, I'll be doing the Ice House April 2nd, and I'll be doing the Ice House April 17th.
Boom.
You popular.
Boom.
It's my favorite club.
Oh.
Boom. All right. And we will see you next time. Bye.
If I don't see you tonight, I will see
See
you
you on another time.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hit it already! Famcast Media.